Discord in here. Oh, it's not that one. It's this one. You can go. And then this is my llama account. This one here.
Sorry, which one is like your solo queue account? I think that's the only one that really matters. Like
The very top one. Yeah, the very top one.
Okay. Mulo OG. 300 games Vayne, 55 win rate. Like, you have a good win rate. Okay.
So over the last couple of years, so I played a lot of Arkshan. So I was playing mid lane. And because I got sick of playing AD carry, having to worry about supports and that, so I started playing a lot of Arkshan. I got to gold 2, playing Arkshan, and then season reset, and then I took a wee break, and then Arkshan got nerfed, so I started playing Vayne again, because it was like, fuck this, like I just want to play a champ that I like know the ins and outs of, and then I was getting shat on real bad, so I started playing Samira, played 100 games as Samira, had a 40% win rate on Samira, and now I'm back on Vayne.
Okay.
And then before that, just before my Arkshan, I was an AP Kai'Sa one trick when it was really busted, and I was playing it mid lane and abusing the W length and gold. And that was at like gold 3-ish.
Okay. So you probably know what I'm going to say next, right? In terms of like, we're picking champions that we like to play, but they're really hard. And in terms of, do we want to improve? Or do we just want to play what we want and like have fun?
Well, the thing is, I'm 100%, like, I'm not going to stop playing Vayne.
That's fine. But would you be open to incorporating, like, another ADC that's going to be able to teach you the game? Like, it's just going to be, like, more forgiving, basically. Would you be open to doing that?
Yeah, if it means I'm getting better, then yes. What I was thinking, because, like, I get extremely frustrated about not playing mobile AD carries. So I haven't played a lot of Lucian, but that Lucian was a champ that I was considering going into as well, and that's why I started playing Samira, and that's why I played a little bit of Neela, but I was fucking average. I was average as Neela. But just these champions that, like, have the ability to, and the ability with mobility to be able to outplay or get away from something. Like, I find it real. I started getting really frustrated when it came to like playing Ashe. Like, I played a little bit of Ashe for a while. I played a little bit of Caitlyn for a while.
Why were you frustrated playing Ashe?
Just immobility.
Okay. And is that because like you feel like people are just killing you and shit? Like they're just one-shotting you and you can't play the game?
Yeah, because I can't run away. And that's a positioning issue. And I know that because, like, a lot of the time I'd be going from playing Vayne to playing Ashe, and I'll be like, my positioning for Vayne is a lot different to Ashe because I can rely on my mobility a little bit more.
Do you think that that's kind of like a crutch? And it's holding you back a little bit? Like you're relying on high mobility ADCs?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. But I find like it's more about, for me, it's like when I'm playing Ashe, right?
Yeah.
And I'll be under a tower, for example, and I've got no ult. and there's a Kha'Zix in Tribush and he dives me. You know, it's like there's no outplay potential for that.
I
You know?
mean, I can see what you mean. Like it's pretty hard to like you'd have to show me what you mean like completely. Like you have to get into the specifics. You can't just say like, oh,
Yeah.
Kha'Zix's gonna one shot me on a turret because I don't have a fucking dash. Like, yes, maybe in some situations that's true, and maybe fucking if you're playing Vayne or Israel or some shit like Tristana, yes you can live, but maybe also there was a situation before that happened, like snowball
That
effect.
caused me to
That
be under tower in this
yes,
situation. Yeah, okay,
yes,
I got you. I got you.
and I think we can all agree that as an ADC player, like you have to be fucking cracked at like positioning, spacing. Like that's like the fucking core fundamental of ADC.
Yeah.
So if we're using Vayne to like cover that weakness in a way, um, we're just I
I'll
don't
get
know.
hard stuck at a certain point. Yeah. Yeah.
So
I will end up plateauing because I'm relying on this crutch of the mobility of the AD carry, right?
yeah. So the way to fix that is okay. We love Vayne. We want to play Vayne. That's fine. But we need to add just one champion. I think one champion. We just have two champions as our pool, and it has to be a champion that will help us develop the skill better and not make us rely on Vayne Tumble, Vayne Condemn, all this stuff that's fucking allowing you to get out of situations that you shouldn't be in. Um, so what I'd recommend is to what's the best way to do this? So you just say some ADCs that you think you'll like playing, um, that are not that don't have like insane mobility, basically.
Okay. So these are the champs that I've got mastery on. Uh, Session. Where are we? Oh, does that? Oh, that's gay. Hold on. Give me one sec. So like, I don't want to pick a flavor of the month champion that's just gonna get fucking nerfed all the time though.
Yes, that's cringe. Like we shouldn't just be like when you were talking about Action, I could tell that you were like using the champion because it was really strong, right? And then as soon as they fucked it, it was like, okay, I don't want to play this champion anymore.
I
Is
just
that a
kept on
fair
getting
thing to
shit
say?
on by Zed. Yeah, but like the Akshan, like I actually got pretty fucking good at it, but it's like not the point, you know? It's like, yeah.
Yeah. So Akshan is actually another example of a champion that I would say, like, I don't want to personally like attack you like this, but it's a champion that kind of inflates your LP. Um,
Right.
if you ever watch people play Akshan like in high elo, you can tell that they're fucking relying on stuff that they couldn't do on other champs.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Whether that be going invisible and
Yeah, just fucking like cheesing people and
running around.
shit, running
Yeah,
around,
yeah.
killing them and getting leads like that. Like
And then
yes,
and then
that's gonna
reviving your whole team after a team fight, and then your whole team comes back up, and now it's back to being 4v5v4.
yeah,
Yeah, I see what you're
yeah,
saying.
exactly.
Well, because I did play a lot of Twitch, and I feel like Twitch is a good champion for positioning.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he doesn't have any mobility apart from his stealth.
Yeah.
What about Jinx? Do you play Jinx?
Jinx. Yes, I played Jinx, but she's gonna get nerfed soon, bro. She's flavor of the month. But she's always gonna be good, I guess. But
So I think Jinx is unique because even if she gets nerfed, she's always going to be strong in terms of low elo because all you have to do is get strong, be greedy, and then show up to a team fight. You get one reset, GG. As long as you don't get one shot at the start, you can hard carry the fight, and that will let you climb. But she also teaches you not to get one shot at the start. Like it's on you, not to make that mistake in terms of position.
okay.
There's other ADCs like you got Misfortune, you have Ashe. All I think these three are like good.
Yeah, I played a lot of Misfortune at one stage. And yeah, she was kind of disgusting actually. Yeah, I think MF would be a good champ actually.
Okay. So
Well,
Misfortune
cause
vs
like,
Jinx.
well,
Which
yeah,
one?
cause
Like, you tell me what you
I
think about
feel,
them.
I feel, I feel like Jinx is going to be a better option, especially once I climb through Plat,
Okay.
because she has more versatility.
She also has like what's unlike MF, she has the traps, which are kind of like pseudo
Self heal.
defense. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, MF has only got her slow, and then you verse a Warwick and you just run straight through it, you know?
Yeah, the slow does fucking like nothing. It's just to set up the ult.
Yeah, I'll go Jinx then.
Okay. Cool. So with Vayne Jinx. Now that we've
Yeah,
got that out of
okay.
the way, I would recommend that you play it like this. I'm gonna play a Jinx game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna play a Jinx game. I'm gonna play a Vayne game because I love Vayne. That's my main champ. So basically, the ratio is like 2 Jinxes to 1 Vayne.
Okay.
But you can break it eventually. But for now, just do that.
Okay.
You can break it when you like understand when it's gonna be a good game for those champions. Like if I say, like if I show you like the enemy champs and then your champs, would you be able to say if it's a good Vayne game or not? Like
Yes.
what
Yes.
what in your opinion would make a good Vayne game?
2 tanks, at least.
Okay, so the enemy's picking fucking melee jungle and top.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anything else?
A bad Vade game would be Lysandra, Galio, Nautilus.
Yep. Because I can just
Hard
fucking hard
16.
CC you and you can't tumble.
Yeah.
Well, I'd argue Nautilus is fucking like, because can't you fucking condemn him out of his hook? That's the thing, right?
No, his hook goes through condemn.
Okay. I know you can as
You
Alistar.
can
Alistar's a good
condemn.
matchup for you,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, you can. Yeah, you can E Alistar dive in. You can E Pantheon W.
That's good. So
Galio,
yeah.
Galio E goes through it. Like,
Okay. So those are like, you kind of already know, when it'd be good to pick Vayne. In terms of how many games you play, like right now, how many are you playing?
a day.
Yeah.
This is.
Like I saw you. I clicked your stream, like fucking at midnight, and you were still streaming. Like it was fucking crazy, bro. I was like, holy shit, he's still going.
Yeah, man. I was like, yeah. So, I did. Well, the other day, me and Isaac did like 30 games. It was crazy.
Fuck?
We did like 30 games. Yeah, we played. Me and Isaac played 82 games in 7 days, bro.
Nah, you guys are psychopaths. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you can do that, but you need to split them up.
Make sure that it's like quality games, not just reps. You know.
Like it's fine to spam, but if you're just doing like fucking that many, you're gonna get burnt out. Like, I can see you have a lot of drive to like play the game and like stream and shit, but it doesn't matter how much drive you have because over time, if you like just go hardcore like fucking full throttle, you're gonna burn out. Like that drive's slowly gonna get diminished over time. So what you want to do? So basically like we can only like as humans we can only focus like hardcore max focus for 90 minutes. So how many league games do you think you can play in 90 minutes? What with your queue times in your opinion? Because for me it's different. Like if I was playing fucking like 15-minute queue times, you know.
Yeah. Probably like 3 games.
Yep.
Get about like in general, maybe 4 if we get if we pub stomp the first. You know, if we pub stomp landing phase, then we typically get an extra game in that 90 minutes, realistically. But there might be, you know, we might, but like there's a lot of times where I will shit the bed, and then the game will go for 50 minutes because I got fed through my lead, and now it's a coin flip game. You know, now we're just trading off Barons and Elder buffs at level 18.
Yeah, and that really sucks because I'm going to
Especially when
assume
I'm
that
being
people aren't
ahead,
FFing
you know?
as well. Like if that happens.
Yeah, it's like I'll be 15-1 at fucking 25 minutes, and then I'll be like 16-12 at the 40-minute mark because I've thrown my lead, and now they've all come back, and I've given away all my fucking shutdown gold, you know.
Yeah.
And then they're playing champs like Jinx, and I can't, I'm trying to fight back to front. No, sorry, front to back, and then that'll go south, and then we'll get aced or whatever, and then I'll be like, fuck, okay, I have to get on the Jinx, and then I'll tumble in, kill the Jinx, and then it's 4v4, and then we just get shat on, and then it's back to square one again. So it's like,
you're basically describing why fucking Jinx is like so fucking good
OP
for you right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you can stick to like 3-game blocks, that will help a lot.
Okay.
And then just, I don't know, like,
go play some Brawl or hop onto a different account, just because like the first time that I ever got to gold, at high school when we were all playing and stuff.
Yeah.
It was like I'd play like 2 ranked games and I'll get a couple of ranked wins, and then I'll go to cricket training or go do something else, and then I was climbing back then. But then like after that I got real addicted to the game, and then I started spamming games all the time, and then I was like hard stuck silver 2, It's like,
yeah, so you naturally had a schedule and like structure that was letting you play better. Like you had cricket for exercise, you had cricket for fucking breaks between. Like you were using exercise as a break. Like, yeah, that's fucking really good. So you have to naturally like incorporate that back if you can.
okay, I got you.
And breaks aren't just like doing other stuff. Like, it's hard to say like what you should do because it's up to you as a person. I wouldn't actually recommend playing like fucking normals and shit. I mean, if you find that helps, do it. Right. But you kind of want to just like let your mind not do anything if possible.
Yeah. Okay.
You can also do a 10-minute review of your session, your 3 games, just like a quick 10-minute, and then have a break. That's massive.
Okay. Yeah, because that's what I'm not doing. I'm not reviewing any of my games either. I haven't been. Like I kind of go to do it, and then I'll watch like the first three kills of the laning phase of a game that I won, and then I'll get like the itch to play, and then I'll like back out of my review session. I'll go play a game, Whether that game goes good or not, I don't know. But like, that's a tendency that I get to, It's like, yeah.
Yeah, you just get like a dopamine hit to like, fuck, I want to queue up and play it.
Yeah, legit. Like, and that happens also when I'm watching, because I've been trying to watch like a bit of Saskia, because he's like a top Vayne man.
Yeah.
And
then you just want to play as well.
Like, I'll like watch him shit on a kid, and I'll be like, yeah, I'll go play Vayne top, and then I'll verse like a Pantheon, and then miss my E at level 3. I'll miss my E on the W, like he'll W me and I'll mistime it. He'll hit me with a stun, insta kill me, and then the game's over. And it's like fuck. And then I'm like, man, I probably should have watched that video,
Oh yeah. Yeah. We can go over like VOD reviews and stuff like a little bit later. I would just say that you have to fucking do it. Like if you're taking this serious and you want to improve, there's like no ifs or buts. Like, you have to do it because the way the fucking like when you're in the game, right? You're seeing stuff, but you're missing a lot of stuff because you're in the moment, right? Does that make sense?
Definitely makes sense.
So like imagine you have fucking mana IRL, like your attention is your mana. and all the stuff we've already like gone over, like exercise and sleep, that will buff your mana pool. Like you'll go into the day with more mana. So when you go into the game, you're using mana in different areas. Your map awareness, your positioning, your fucking CSing and shit. Right?
Right.
So if we're using all our mana while we're like in the moment, we're probably missing like the big picture, right? Because we're stuck in like
Yeah.
small details. And that's
Yeah,
where
it's
VOD
easier
reviews
to
come.
notice something as a spectator. You always notice more, right?
Yeah. Like I'm sure when we bring up a VOD, you'll be like, "Oh fuck, yeah, that was pretty obvious." But like in the moment, you
Yeah.
probably didn't see it.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, that's for VOD reviews anyway. Um, do you want to go into like? Do you want to bring up a VOD now then?
Yeah. I'll see if should have. Where are we?
Also, I did watch one game like when you first like messaged me about coaching. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. I did write down some notes. I just wanted to write them down so that if we ever did this in the future, we can see if there's any
Right.
obvious like patterns that you're making that are really bad.
Right.
And also, if you
Okay.
said that
I,
Dino has notes too.
yeah. I just a couple. Just a couple, I think. Just general stuff that he's noticed. You know, I don't know if he wrote much down, but in terms of the VODs, I might just have to go through my stream.
Okay, that's cool. I mean, it's probably better if I fucking bring it up and I
Yeah.
stream. So let me do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
New OG.
If you want to go to a stream from maybe a couple of days ago, because we went on a massive win streak recently, and it's not the win streak that I want to review, you know? Maybe go to the one 7 days ago. It should be this one. There'll be some stuff in here. I'll send you this link. There'll definitely be some stuff in here somewhere that we could probably go over.
Do you have like a
I
date
can't
where you
remember.
remember where you're, like you felt like you were playing good?
Today's the day that I think it might have been.
Like even if you lost, actually it should honestly be a VODs that where you lose.
Yeah, that's what I'm actually trying to look for, because
But
I don't want to review the massive fucking. But if there's a game that I like have thrown, oh yeah, this one here. So go to. Oh, good. Then the map cover's not on as well, which is good. So if we head to, what time is that? 1 hour. 1 hour 55 on that.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Because I noticed that in the first, when I skipped into it, I had 2 deaths, right?
You said 1 minute 55.
1 hour 55 into
1
that
hour
video.
55. Yeah. Is that where it starts though? Like the game?
Yeah, that's the game. That's like in the that's us in lobby. That's like in champ select. Faber, are you or Dina? Are you there, cuz?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sweet, sweet. Wait, what? Nah, that shouldn't be. It shouldn't be on the break. I don't think. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Did I actually have the? Oh yeah, I'll full screen this. Ignore the thing that's on there.
So is this not the right VOD or?
Oh no, I think it might. 7 days ago. Wait. Sorry, bro. Just give me 1 second, dude. I'll just make sure that we're on the same page here.
You have Vi
Oh, it's
jungle,
this
Camille
one.
support.
Sorry. Nah. Sorry. It's this one. It's this one. This is the VOD at an hour 55. Sorry, I missed the. I've got Poppy support. Rybone's playing Poppy support.
Oh no. Okay. And what was the timer?
1:55, hour 55. Yeah, this is it. This is the one.
Karen jungle? What the fuck? Is that good now? Or is this just a low elo thing?
Yeah, it had a fad, but they've nerfed it again.
Okay, let's see if I can get where all the fucking champions are at. Yasuo, Oric, Zaya, Vega support.
Malza. Oh, yes, Vega support. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And these are all games that I've just been one tricking Vayne. So I first pick. I've been first picking.
Okay.
And basically it's about 80% of the time I verse Kate, Jinx, Jhin. And I typically ban Jinx.
Do you find that if you're first picking like that, like they're picking fucking high range ADCs to fuck you?
Oh yeah, they're intentionally just Googling it. Yes. But I can deal with Caitlyn. And Jhin is a bit of a bogey champ for me. And
Okay.
it shouldn't be because Vayne counters Jhin really hard.
Okay.
But it's just a bogey champ.
Okay.
Another bogey champ for me would be Tristana.
So in terms of this game, like when you see these champions, let's break it down, lane by lane. So first, Zaya, Vega. What are you thinking?
That their 6 is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That I need to...
What about early levels though? Like how are we approaching the lane?
Well, I'm trying... Well, typically, I try to push for level 2. Typically. But...
In every lane?
I honestly, at this point, when you ask me that question, I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure
That's
what I'm
fine.
thinking.
If you're just pushing for level 2 in every lane, I will say that will fuck you. Because there's just some lanes you just can't do that. But then again,
I
it is low
wouldn't
elo.
say I do it every single game.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of it, I'm relying on. Like basically the first 6 levels, I just rely on the support to play make. Well, I need to, right? But then sometimes when I see a play that I know that I'm capable of doing, if my support plays fucking picture perfectly, it'll go well.
Yep.
But then they don't, and I get tilted.
Okay.
When I made the mistake to, like, be as aggressive as I am, you know? Fishing for, you know, I try to
You're over aggressive.
sometimes
And the support doesn't follow you. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
and
we'll see that in a
yeah.
second. We'll see if that does happen. We can go over it. Just one other thing. Looking at this, there should be something really obvious in this matchup. Can you see what it is? So your Vayne Poppy versus Zaya Vega. Like, when you first go to the lane, what are these champions? Like, what is... Like, I don't want to say it without like giving it away because I want to see if you can identify it. So Zaya Vega walks into the lane, and then you have Poppy Vayne.
Oh yeah, with the
who
walls
looks
and condemns.
slightly stronger level 1? And
We
why?
do. Way,
You're
way,
stronger?
we are way stronger level 1 with the Poppy into the wall.
Okay, let's say you're not choosing in the bush, and like you don't get the wall bang. Let's just say we both walk the lane. Okay. Who's stronger when the minions arrive?
They are, because they're both ranged and I've got a melee.
Okay, awesome. that is like the major thing that should like stick out. Are we double
Yeah.
range? Are we range melee? That will
Yeah.
dictate, unless they're fucking brain dead, and if they are brain dead, who cares? Like, it doesn't matter. It's one game. But in most games, if we're melee fucking range, we're not getting level 2, bro. We have to play back and just let them push in. That's fine.
Okay. Because like something that I've noticed, like when I am playing back, I'm trying to thin the waves so it's playing on my side, but the wave's still pushing towards me, where they can't crash it on the tower because the wave's too thin, but it's still on my side while they're trying to push.
And sometimes you can do that, and sometimes you won't be able to do that, and you have to accept it, that they're going to get the crash.
Okay.
Also, in terms of Vayne, how do you usually, like, when you're playing Vayne, like, how are you thinking about trading? Because I don't play Vayne, but I kind of have an idea of, like, what she should do. So I just want to see what you think.
In lane?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm using... So basically what I use is... My tumble is my reset while I'm trading. So I'll last hit, tumble out, Q. Last hit, tumble, dodge I'll try and bait, say, like a skill shot. And I'll tumble the skill shot to the side and attack them while dodging the skill shot, right? Like, say, hypothetically, like an Israel Q. Like, if, say, I auto-attack the minion, he throws a Q out to try and farm, or whatever, and I'll dodge the Q and then try and get a poke. Try poke him. That's typically how I try to play.
Okay,
but my Q's might... Yeah.
No, that's fine. You're completely correct. I just wanted to, like, in terms of champion identity, is Vayne... So you got two types. Is Vayne a short trader or a long trader? Like, generally. Without, like, all
generally?
the obvious. Yeah. Like,
well,
would you take a short trade or a long trade?
Short.
And why?
I'd go... Because the minute that I've used my tumble, I've basically nothing else.
Okay. I would add that she is on the shorter side of ADC range. Like, her auto attack range is lower. And her fucking W, it's a 3 thing, right? It's 3 and then you proc it. Like, it's fucking Lucian pretty much. Like, you want to proc your shit, you get out.
Okay. Yeah.
So we'll see if you played your champion's strength now. And what we do level 1. With level 1, we should just be chilling. Did they leash? What are they doing? They're fucking in the jungle.
Yeah, because I saw them and I was like, I'm going to try push for level 2. But I remember this mistake that I made. Because Nunu's going to... Yeah, I remember this. I do remember this. My thought pattern was to hard shove level 2, get the level 2, and then try and help them. That was my thought pattern. But I never have enough time.
Okay.
I remember I ironed out that mistake real quick. I remembered that. But there's probably more to it than that as well.
I like that you have that plan. I just feel like that is not possible. Like, on the champion you're playing. Can we both agree that Vayne is not good at pushing the wave? Like, she has no wave clear. She's just fucking auto attacking, right? There's no physical world where you can get this fucking wave, like, pushed on the turret.
Yeah.
And what you said about, like, okay, just leave them, let them fuck with the jungle. I think that's correct. Obviously, you should be pinging, though. I know you're in voice with Raya, but we always need to be pinging. Like, if we're not fucking pinging, pinging is part of being proactive and not reactive. If we're not pinging, we're not controlling what our teammates want to do. And obviously, we can't control them, but we can influence them. So make sure we're pinging her. And yeah, with the SAR wave, since we agree that we can't push it, what we should do, instead of hitting the wave,
overrun,
we fucking pull it. We pull it here. This is a really important thing you can do. You pull the wave, so that the fucking minions hit you, and then it's on their side of the wave, the lane. I mean, I should bring up.
And it's pushing towards us. And it's pushing towards us.
Yes, and it also means that the fucking minions, if they're fucking around in the jungle like this, their minions are gonna die and they're gonna miss XP, and the lane's pretty much over.
Okay.
So yeah, you'll stand here for half a second, then you'll pull it into the brush to drop
Yeah,
aggro.
okay.
And now because we didn't do that, like, the game is completely different already.
Now they have to make a decision.
And now they're being completely... I guess, yeah, Nunu's gonna gank you, so this is fine.
Yeah, watch this though. This is so dumb. I almost get out. And then I changed my mind.
Holy fuck. I mean, this is just random shit, though, like, that's whatever. So what, yeah... because we're hard pushing here, we're also gonna get fucked by the jungler because we know he invaded us. Like, we have that information, right? So it's just another reason. Even if you could physically push it, we shouldn't be.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing really go over here. Like, this is just Fiesta.
Nah, because I remember there was another Nunu game where I did that, and then the Nunu just rolled a snowball and just straight up killed me.
Yep. Okay, I mean, that was well played. So we come back to lane. So I can already see, like, you like to go for the fucking flash condemns, like, you've been practicing that shit. Is that like a correct thing to say?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so that's fine, but I would say, as an ADC, there's nothing more important than having your fucking flash up. Like, okay, let's say you get this kill, you get 300 gold, right? But now we have no flash. Like, if Nunu comes, we're fucking dead. It's Veigar, bro. Veigar, like, he puts his fucking trap on you, you're just dead.
Right.
Every time. Every single time, you're dead.
Every time, yeah.
So, is this gold actually worth it? Maybe, but it depends how we fucking play afterwards.
Yeah. But, like, I tumbled into the tower for that. Like, I could have tumbled down and got the kill anyway, right? It's like, look, I could have tumbled down, but I tumbled into the tower.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a mechanics thing, but honestly, like, I feel like you should...
I shouldn't have been in that position in the first place, right? I shouldn't have been in that position in the first place.
Yeah,
I could have just crashed the tower.
Yep.
And then I could have got level 3 while Veigar's level 1 and do that in 3 minutes time, you know?
And also, like, okay, so you play Vayne. What's your first item? Is Vayne?
Typically it depends. It depends on whether or not I'm ahead, because I've been mucking around with all of these different builds lately.
Okay.
And
what's the main item that you
main items Bork. Typically, like now, while I've been like really trying to put effort in, I've been going Bork Gwynsos.
Okay.
I've been going Bork Gwynsos, and then if I'm behind, I'll go probably Kraken, because what I'll do is I'll try and rely on the movement speed I'll go like a movement speed style build to try and stay as safe as possible. But it just depends.
Alright, let's just go with the Bork for now. Because the reason I wanted to bring this up is because this will dictate and influence your bases in the early game. And you have to play around your bases in advance. And what I mean is, like, what is a good base? What is a bad base? How much gold do I need for a fucking good base? This is, like, the most important thing you need to, like, fucking, like, plan out in advance. Like, before you even, like, fucking, like, the minions come. So, I'm looking at Bork. Like, I don't play Vayne. But I would assume that the fucking, like, an amazing base, like, holy fuck, I just bought this, I'm coming back to lane, now we're strong. Would be, like, pickaxe and boots. Some shit like that. Like, that would be a fucking strong base. Right?
Yeah, because like, when I've been watching that Saskia guy, he says, Greaves Scepter is the bread and butter, right? So that'd be like 2,000.
Okay, so that
2,000.
Yeah.
That's fed base. A fed base would be 2k.
So Zerx plus pickaxe, right? Equals...
Zerx Vamp Scepter.
S-tier build.
Yeah.
Oh, Vamp Scepter? Okay.
Yeah, Vamp Scepter, yeah.
So Zerx plus Vamp. And how much gold was that? So let's see. So Vamp is
2,000
900.
exactly. Yeah.
And what?
2,000.
1,100 for the boots? Okay.
Yeah. Great.
So we need 2,000 gold. Now, 2,000 gold in a lot of games is unrealistic. because we're playing Vayne,
Yeah.
right? Like we're probably gonna get fucking fucked in lane because we're Vayne.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is like a good build, a good base.
What I really typically try to go for is 900 gold bases basically every time. So like,
Okay, so
if
it's like a
say,
pickaxe or a Rico bar.
or just anything like 900 is perfect for me because then it gives me options. You know, I can go I can go boots 2 daggers. I can go pickaxe. I can go boots long. You know, it's like I typically, I my goal typically is to that 900 mark. That's what I usually am aiming for when I'm playing Vayne. That's what I'm thinking actively anyway at this specific point in time.
And what's the best 900 gold buy in your opinion, like combination?
Probably Scepter. But like if I'm ahead or if I've just gotten a kill, right? I'll typically try to fish for a little bit more and maybe try to get to the 1,000 mark. But like my bases have been terrible. Like
You said dagger, double dagger.
Yeah.
If Vayne is like a short trading ADC, why do you think that dagger is like good? Like as a good
Because
base?
I just get the W proc. I just get my W procs and bounce basically.
But you have an auto attack reset, right? With your tumble, like you have two autos basically in the timer one,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
So does attack
Yeah.
speed actually matter that much? Because I would argue that longsword is better, because you get AD, and that will help your fucking short trading pattern.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Now, maybe I'm wrong
I
because I don't play Vayne, but it's something for
Yeah.
you to
Well,
test.
the attacks. Nah, but like the attack speed. It does help, but I know that fundamentally, in a general sense, in League, you want to be going for like matching damage, right? Because that's how I notice what I really struggle against Jhin is the fact Jhin, Tristana, like these champions that build pickaxe first,
Mm-hmm.
they just out damage me, bro, and just 3-hit me, you know? And I'm like, fuck, that like pickaxe is really, really good. But it's like in comparison to, you know?
Yep.
And it also depends, like a lot of these videos, though, it's like the game's changed so much since these, you know? So I would say, yeah, I don't know.
See, Zerk's like is attack speed and movement speed, so it's like it's actually fucking good, and no matter the
Yeah, I saw
situation.
Jankos, I think might have been Jankos, he was saying that Greaves is an optimal buy because it's offensive and defensive at the same time. That's like what I've heard anyway.
Honestly, it looks like most optimal is recurve because technically it is a longsword, because it gives you on hit.
Right.
So yeah, I think you should you should plan your bases around recurve bow. If you can get Zerks, if you can get like a 1,500 gold plus, then you can go for Zerks. But you should be going for recurve bow. Like if we look at fucking Uzi, he's in a bard lane, so his fucking lane power is super shit. He does greater call. He does get a kill, which is gonna fucking influence his base a lot. Let's see, when he bases, he dies. So he doesn't actually get to dictate how his base is gonna look like because he died. So he's 1,000 gold buy. And
He's
buys
probably
Rico.
looking for Zerks. Yeah, he's probably looking for Zerks.
So it looks like
On
in
that
most
count.
cases, if you're hovering 900 to 1,000 Gs, recurve bow, 9 out of 10 times is what you want to buy.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I've been typically going for like Scepter. Usually, if I get 900, I'll typically go Scepter. But if I have 1,100, I'll go Zerks. You know.
Okay.
But I'm also, I feel like now that you've been mentioning it, I have been letting other people or other champions and stuff be dictating when I recall.
Mm-hmm.
Which shags my lane up sometimes, you know. But, you know, you don't know if you don't know, right?
Yeah. See, like here we died, so like we don't get to choose our base. So we'll go. Like this is a really bad base. Like there's nothing you could do, but yeah, boots, boost dagger.
Take Triumph, you retard. I mean, sorry.
Nah, it's TOS, sir. That's a ban.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, is it? Okay, GG.
Nah, I don't think it is. It's just like highly frowned upon to call people retards.
It'd be fucking close though, wouldn't it? Yeah, bro, you fucking beat it.
Okay, so even though you died here, like the wave is like fucking
The wave
amazing
state,
for you.
yeah. No way. Triumph. She doesn't have Triumph? Yeah! Alright, top to beat it.
Yeah, it's so fucking funny. Okay, so we should just try to thin the wave here, but we don't want to die and take massive damage trying to greet it. So it probably will crash because the wave's too big and we're playing Vayne. And now the wave's gonna crash. Okay, so when the wave's crashing like this, it's fully crashed. What is gonna happen in the next like minute?
Well, the wave's gonna be pushing towards them, right?
Yeah. And how should we be playing? Because we're playing Vayne Poppy. Our Poppy's about to hit level 3.
We should be like basically walking the minions up because we have level advantage as well.
Yeah.
Because we have XP advantage on the minions that have just crashed on the tower.
Yep.
So it's technically our turn, right?
Yes.
It's our turn to do something, right?
Yeah, it's really good that you say it like that, like turns. Like this game is fucking turn based. Like even though it's like real time, everything is a turn. Like you do something, they do something.
Yeah.
So now it is our turn. We are stronger, so we get to dictate how the lane's gonna play. But there's also one more thing that we need to think about, not just the people in the lane. What is it?
The jungler. Where's
Yes.
our jungler? Where's their jungler, right?
Yes. So where is our jungler?
Our jungler's on the top thing, on the top crab, and their jungler is going to be fishing for our bottom crab.
Okay. So
The jungler started on on top side, of which I should have been tracking, right?
yeah, I mean you definitely want to track it. But even if you don't know where the jungler is, let's say you don't know where Nunu is, because your jungler's top side, we have to factor that in.
We're playing weak side, right? So
Yeah, like we're stronger for a moment, because we have level advantage. And the wave's on our side, which is really good for melee, because if we all in, like melee has to all in. That's the only way to win the lane. So with Poppy, like she has to all in go in, and then get a kill or something, or fucking chunk them.
it's like heavy commitment.
Yeah, so having
Yeah,
the wave
commit.
here is good, but obviously because they crash the wave, it's gonna slow push into them. So we have to think about what we want to do here, because yes, we're stronger, but if we int the wave, if we get chunked or some shit, and then the wave's slowly pushing into them, and Nunu is bot side, and our jungler's top side, we're gonna
Free
fucking
drag,
throw the
right?
game. No, fuck the drag. Don't worry about the drag. Just worry about.
No. I mean, like for them, right? It'd be like it would just shit the bed, right? That's what I was trying to say.
Sure, but it's not even about the dragon. Like, we have to be mindful of what we want to do here. We can't just like be like, okay, they're fucking on my screen. Yes, we're stronger. Okay, Poppy can go in and probably kill the fucking Veigar because he has no flash, and then we can kill him. But if we do that and Nunu's fucking killing his Krugs or his own crab right now, like it's just GG. End of review. Like you can't do anything. Like the snowball from there, like we can't play the game. It's fucking over. Even if they in and give us kills, like it should like. That doesn't matter. Like you can't play like they're gonna end into you. And let's see what happens. Okay, we're stronger. Veigar walks up, he wastes his cage, we just dodge the shit. Now they have no cooldowns. So, I mean, I probably should have gone in like 10 years ago, but it's fine. Okay. Like, it's pretty fucking scrappy. I don't think...
I didn't pop my pot at all. Like,
Sure, but I mean,
if I
yeah,
popped
this
my
is
pot, I would have
stuff.
survived. I would have survived if I popped my pot.
Like, yeah, mechanics-wise, like, you could have played it completely more better. I mean, your Poppy, you could... I think the biggest thing is you should... Like, if you're on Voice of Rye, or even if you're not on Voice with your support, you should ping. Like, do we ping here at all? Let's see.
No, I don't.
So Zaya used their whole combo, Vega used their whole combo, correct? Like, do they have anything? No. As soon as like you see this, you should just fucking be pinging who you want to kill.
Right. Okay.
And it should be the Zaya because Zaya's the only one with DPS, and Vega used everything.
Okay.
Unless pop picking had a better wallbang on someone, then you could argue.
Right. But if I was to be doing that, then I'd have to be positioning away from the Zaya to attack the Vega without the Zaya being able to attack me. Otherwise, we just trade 1 for 1, and the Zaya gets a double kill, but I only get the support.
Yes, killing support and they kill you is the worst thing. Like, killing that if I come gank a lane, I don't care if I kill the fucking support, bro. It doesn't change the lane in most cases. But if I kill the ADC, now we crash the wave, it's over. They're not just losing fucking time off the rift; they're losing the wave ×2 usually.
Yeah, wave XP. So yeah, I've been standing by Swifties lately because I also think Swifties are OP. I forgot to mention that earlier.
Swifties?
I do go Swifties a lot.
Do you think Swifties are good in this lane? In your opinion? Like, what makes them good?
Maybe not into the Vega specifically, but into everything else. Nunu. Swifties into Nunu.
Does it help your lane though? Does it help your lane?
Well, it helps me dodge shit, really. A lot of it is relying on being able to dodge his stuff without as much like bullshit, you know.
Okay, let me put it like
I usually
this.
take Swifties. I take Swifties as a defensive buy usually.
Okay. Let me put it like this. If you buy Swifties early on, you're locked into those boots. Most people, they won't upgrade their boots until they like can get like to the mid game, but ADC is unique because most of the time they do rush Zerks, and the reason they rush Zerks is because they're always going to be good because they give attack speed, and we're playing ADC. Now, if we pick Swifties, we don't have combat power. Yes, we can space them better. Yes, we can dodge better. That's fine, but we don't have combat power, right? So how can we fucking if we're buying Swifties a lot of the time, how can we like actually fight back? And even though we're playing Vayne and we're quote unquote weaker in lane, Vayne is not like that doesn't just mean Vayne is like GG. Oh, we fucking lose every lane. You can win lane on Vayne a lot of the times by playing better with the short trades. So if we're picking fucking Swifties, I think it has to be like you have to have a really really good fucking reason, and it has to be lane specific. It can't just be like, oh, I want to get to the mid game, and Swifties are good here because they have some shit that slows me. They have a fucking Nasus. Like, okay, that's fine. That does make sense. That's correct. But it's not gonna help you in the lane. And if we can't fucking get out of the lane with a lead, then it's like there's no point. It's never gonna matter.
Right. Okay.
Okay, we buy Swifties. No.
Yeah, I noticed that we bought Swifties before, and I was like, oh, that's something I didn't mention. I've been buying this like fucking 60% of the time.
And another thing about Zerks on Vayne that I can already see, like I can see why it's really strong, is Vayne is one of her biggest weaknesses. She can't push the wave to fucking get crashes to get good bases.
Right.
So if you're buying Zerks, you're kind of like not complementing. Like you're diminishing the weakness of Vayne's kit.
You're catering to a kit. Yeah, I see.
Because it allows you to auto attack more and fucking crash, which is really, 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 really important.
Right. Okay.
Alright, we're in the same scenario. It's gonna slow push, and it's probably just gonna be a fiesta. Like somebody's gonna end, and that's fine. But let's talk about like if they didn't end. So our Garen is bot now, but this is such a fucking obvious gank that it should never happen. So we should just hold the wave here and slow push because our jungle is hovering. And now our jungler's recalling, so we should be thinking, okay, we're about to be unsafe because our jungler won't be here.
Yeah, okay.
So when should we start hard pushing, in your opinion?
As soon as we see Garen basing, so that we can
Close.
get a base off and be safe.
So, you said that League is played in turns, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see this wave coming? Right here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you think that you're ever thinking about the next wave as it's coming?
Yes, yeah, I do. Yeah. Am I going to be able to crash this wave before the next wave comes, right?
Okay. But do you also think like, so this wave's coming. When this wave comes, I'm gonna have a creep advantage, and then I can use that creep advantage to crash the wave. Because if they fight me, they can't. They just lose.
Sometimes, nah, I haven't. I don't really think like that. I haven't thought about it like that.
Okay, so that's like a really important thing to think about. Because then you can plan it out in advance.
Okay.
But you see, like they thinned the wave. Like we're fucking losing control.
Yeah, I just gave them, yeah. So if I was to have a wave like this, I should be, like, pinging Rybone to, like,
I would be
walk
playing.
up and defend.
Yep. Go ahead.
Walking up and defend these minions so that we can actually get the crash, or just like, you know, put pressure on them and not just giving them the trim for free.
Yeah. And we should also be aggressively posturing more because our jungle is fucking right there.
Right. Okay. Even though he's got his recall on, he can still stop his base, right? Yeah.
Like if we're just posturing a little bit more aggressive using the bush, Rybon can be here. Obviously, you can't control him. I mean, you can to a certain degree. But just yourself, we don't have to tumble like this. And if we are going to tumble like this to trade, we should do it when she's going for the last hit. Like, there's no reason for her to fucking walk up here. She's just trolling. That's the like only time we should be fucking like tumbling in like that. Like you see this minion here, we don't tumble until she goes for it. You see, you go too early.
Yeah, I see. And then she's already backing off before she's got the minion.
And then like Vega could just fucking he literally just could chunk you here because of that.
Yeah, I see.
Okay, wave's gonna be neutral now in the middle. It's on your support to like make something happen, but honestly, if nothing happens, that's fine. You just want to farm, and you can always farm as long as you're fucking not getting chunked. And if Vega wastes his fucking trap, so right here, like this is just troll. Like
this is where
you should be pinging.
This is yeah.
Like we're not pinging. They should be dead or chunked. And here the play's over. Just back off. Don't get chunked in return. Like you've now won the lane.
We've won the trade.
Which wins you the lane, the control of the lane.
Yeah.
Here, same thing. She's going for the cannon. They have no cooldowns. We don't have to be this scared. Like Rice should walk up.
I was just more worried about making sure I get the cannon. Because of how much HP, and I'm pretty sure old mate had ignite, so I was like a little bit dubious about it.
But you see how like you're chunked? You have no control now. You're like it's up.
Yeah.
You have to wait for them to do their turn. It's just cooked.
Yeah, I have to like, yeah, and I have to like, yeah. See, I was in a really awkward spot here where I was like, fuck, are they gonna... Like, I wasn't sure where the jungle was, and...
Okay, but right here, none of this matters. Like, just imagine this state is like a fake state. Like, it should never happen in the game. Okay. Because, yes, we can go over it. You can say, oh, I have to be worried with the jungler here, but it shouldn't happen at all.
Right, I
Like,
shouldn't
we
even
should-
be in
we
that
shouldn't be getting
position in the
chunked out.
first place, right? Yeah, I shouldn't be in that position in the first place. Yeah.
Like here, like he doesn't hit the wallbang, just back off. It's fine.
And if I walked away, I would have had a better trade because I get hit with the E on the way back too.
Like I feel like I'm noticing this trend where you want to fight a lot.
Overcommitment.
You want to fight a lot.
Overcommitment, yeah.
But it's not about the fighting. It's just about getting control of the lane because we've already identified this is double range matchup, and we're melee fucking ranged. So, the way they win is as if they chunk us because if we're chunked, we can't all in, right? So as long as you have to think about it from their perspective, as long as we don't play into their win condition, we're fucking chilling. So how do we not do that? We don't take fucking troll trades that are like overextended and we're like running into them. We take short trades because we're playing Vayne. Okay, if he hits the wallbang, we fucking commit. They're dead. They have no flash. But if he doesn't hit the wallbang, it's fine. We already chunked her. Look, she's half HP. She can't play the game. It's really, really important not to overcommit.
Yeah, because if I had just backed off there, I would have been at like I would have had such an advantage. Right. Yeah.
And now we're just cooked. Like, it doesn't matter what we do. It's up to them. So we just have to skip. And the more this happens in the game, the more like your decisions don't matter, right? Because it's a snowball game.
Right. Yeah.
So right now, I would argue, you just have to farm. Like, there's nothing you can do. You've already cooked the lane too much, where it's in like this weird like reality, or like alternative universe, where your decisions and your planning is just it doesn't matter. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Let's go through a little bit more.
Yeah, I really struggle with decision making in the mid game sometimes too. Like just like even if I've won my lane, right? Sometimes I go mid and then mid ends up turning into a stagnant point of the game and then the AD carry just farms back up.
Yeah. But mid game, a lot of people say like, "Oh, my mid game is I don't know what to do. Like it's so shit." But I find we'll see. I find that the mid game, like, is completely different. Like it's an alternative universe because of the way you played the early game in the lane. If you played the early game better, your mid game becomes 10 times easier on what you can do.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
And honestly, as an ADC, the mid game doesn't fucking matter. On it, like your fucking decision making tree, like it's like this. We fucking see a wave, we go to the wave. We farm the wave. Our team is kind of grouping. Maybe I hover because there's gonna be a fight, and I think we can win it. If I think we can't win it, I'm just staying in the side lane and pushing and eating turrets and letting my team in. Does that make sense? Like your decision making in the mid game as an AD is so fucking more simple than every other role.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, this is just a fiesta. What even happens? Our jungler's ganking? Oh wait, that's not a jungle, it's a Yasuo. What the fuck? This is so fucking troll, like, his wave's getting crashed, like, this shouldn't even be happening. Okay, I mean, yeah, free kills, we take it. We know to push the wave, it's good. There's the gold. 1700.
Yeah, I go Kraken here. I don't know why I went
Cloth
Kraken
armor?
here. I think
Wait. Why did we buy cloth
I think
armor?
that was an accident. I think that was an accident. I think. Or is this one of my troll games where I fucking go GA early?
Bro, you literally hovered the dagger and you're like, nah, I'm buying a cloth armor. What the fuck?
What the fuck, dude? I don't know what build I go this game, bro. My builds have been all over the place the last week. Not consistent at all in terms of my build parts, but
But what made you think, like,
I don't know, man.
how do you think that claw farm is good here? Like, in your opinion? Like, you have 300 gold left, okay. You're like, okay, I need to maximize my combat stats so I can fucking fight? Like, is that...
I think it was just like, oh, Zaya's annoying. Yeah. I don't remember, but now that I look at it, it's like probably like, yeah, Zaya's annoying. Might save one auto. I thought I would have killed her off that one tumble though.
Okay, but what's more important? I take fucking
Surviving?
5% less damage from auto attacks and an all-in, or I get my power spike fucking 2 minutes earlier.
Yeah, okay, I got you. Yeah, there's a bit. Yeah, okay, yeah. Understood. Understood.
Like, please, 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 don't fucking do like shit where like you're just buying components for the next item on your first item. Just your whole entire goal should be get that item as fast as possible.
Okay.
Okay, we have Kraken.
No way. Yes. I'm spending so much time in base here, by the way.
That's fine. I just want to see your decision making now that you have Kraken, which is okay, Kraken here. Do we die and buy it, or do we buy it and die?
Yeah, I bought it after I died because I got really greedy for the Zaya in that fight under tower.
Okay, so this is where you have to stop being greedy. Like, you can't do this shit. Just fucking go push the wave and get gold. Who cares if they get the dragon?
Okay.
You have to, like, I can't emphasize this enough. You have to be greedy and selfish. You are the ADC, and these players, like, they're just fucking, just, like, pretend they're NPCs. Like, they're only in your game for one time. And if you let them influence your decisions, then you're not playing the game. You're playing their game.
Okay.
So, like, okay, sure, we fucking tumble in and we're trolling and whatever. Like, okay, like, that shouldn't happen, but we shouldn't even be in this situation.
Yeah, okay. I was like, oh, they got stolen. Nah.
Like, look at where our jungler is. He's topside. Even if our jungler was here, I would literally ping my fucking jungler back and go farm the wave and push it so they lose gold.
I don't know what I'm doing here, dude. This is atrocious.
But, like, this doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter that you fucking entered. Like, people in, everyone ins. It's that your decision making that put you in the situation
In the
is
first
the issue.
place.
Yes.
Yeah.
What happened after that doesn't matter. Let's say you kill them all. It doesn't matter. Let's say you in. It doesn't matter.
It's still a bad decision in the first place. I see. I got you.
And then it's just asking yourself, why is it a bad decision? Okay, my jungler's topside. Why else is it a bad decision? Well,
There's 4 of them here.
yes, that too. They have mana advantage. But look, always be thinking about your fucking wave.
Wave state. It's pushing towards me, so even if I die here, I lose this entire wave too.
You mean... Okay, but watch the red in the bottom.
Oh no, it's pushing towards them.
Yes. They literally can take this fight, and it's like they have an extra turn, right? Because they take the fight, and they get all the fucking minions, pretty much.
And they can freeze the wave. And they can, yeah, I see.
And then you go contest dragon, which doesn't fucking matter ever, and it never helps you as an AC. And then you're losing a turn because your fucking minions, right here. Now it's like it's kind of like neutral on your side, but then the fucking second wave comes. And if you die, then it's just GG. Like, you always have to be thinking about the wave and like, okay, if I'm gonna do this, where's my wave? Okay, it's gonna slow push into them. If I do this and I fucking fuck it up, or even if I don't fuck it up, I get chunked and I have to recall. My wave is in the worst spot, and if my wave is in the worst spot, I can't play the game because I'm getting no gold.
So like, kind of play 10 to 15 seconds ahead of myself if you think about it. Thinking 10 to 15 seconds ahead of myself.
So you just want to load in, fucking walk to your lane, eat your gold, and then we can think about doing stuff. But if we're just like running around, like reacting to the enemy on dragon, then we're not dictating the game. So yeah, be greedy, eat your waves, then we can loot. So that's like a really I probably put that like top 3 things that you consistently are doing, that are like fucking you.
Sort my wave out and then do shit. Rather than, and I think some of it is not knowing if I should bin a wave to go to something, to respond to something, or if I should, because typically what I'll try to do is see if, like, if there's like a wave that's coming towards me.
Yeah.
I'll try and freeze it to go and do something.
Okay.
But
I think it should be the other way. If you want to contest something, you need a full push out and crash.
okay. Is that because if it goes south, then they don't have a wave. They don't have a turn on the wave before I respawn, right?
If you freeze on your side of the lane and leave, then it's going to turn into a slow push because you're not there.
Okay.
And because it's like, think about it in turns again. If I fully push out and crash the wave on their turret, I have all the time in the world until the next wave, which is usually a few minutes.
Yeah, I remember regretting that.
Okay, this game, yeah, there's not much more to go over this game. Let's go and do another one. And then we'll see what happens again. Let's see if there's anything that you're doing, like, over and over. Because that's the most important thing to fix.
Oh, this is me farming. I'm just practicing.
Is this another... Wait, this is another game, though, no?
Yeah, this is a separate game. Yeah, this is a new game. This is the day that I streamed for like 14 hours straight, so... The timestamps are crazy. Yeah. Scoping around the shop, like...
What is their champions?
Pardon?
Brandon. Okay.
Oh,
Alright. So again, what is your plan? What do they have?
range, and I've got range melee, but
Yep.
Camille all in is mint.
So it should literally be the same as the Popper game, right? Like how the lane's gonna go early?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Isaac on Camille, so if you spot anything on the support...
Yeah. Like why are we, again, what are we doing level 1? Tell me. What is our plan level 1?
Pardon?
What is our plan level 1? Like you as Vayne and Camille versus them.
To dodge stuff and engage while they're on cooldowns.
Okay, let me make him like. Who is strong level 1?
They are, because it's range melee.
Okay.
Unless Camille hits the stun.
Yes. So can you already see? Can you already see like the issue?
Yeah, I'm walking straight up to the lane without my Camille, 2v1, and trying to push the lane into a range matchup when I'm actually have a weaker lane
Yep.
on melee. And Isaac's all the way down there, so I'm literally 2v1ing this lane, right next to them, right in front of their face.
Okay, but even if Dino is in this bush, posturing a fucking Camille E wallbang, like, you still can't play like this.
I'm still in their combat range, right?
Like, literally watch 0.5. Okay, maybe not 0.5. What did we just do?
Tumbled. That's my only source of defense
Yes.
without using sums.
So we're basically using tumble offensively when we should be.
For no reason
When?
whatsoever.
When we should be doing. What should we be doing instead? Instead of being offensive.
Playing defensively.
Exactly. Nice. So like outside the game, you do know what to do. Like, okay, I need to play defensive, but in the game, you're doing the opposite, and you're going to get punished over and over and over.
Right. Well, and a lot of that is because like I haven't been thinking about who typically wins the lane before we've even got into the game. I'm never thinking about that.
Yes, it's really
I'm
important.
like when I'm in champ select, like sorry, when I'm in like loading screen, I am looking at like CC.
Mm-hmm.
I'm basically only looking at CC. I haven't been looking at melee range. I haven't been looking at that specifically. But I do look at the CC and when they get their CC, but it's not, I haven't been specifically looking at whether or not someone's ranged or melee. So.
Yeah. So level 1, we're chilling unless fucking Camille can hit something and they troll. If they troll using abilities like that, then we go in. But we should be playing defensive.
Okay.
Now we can play offensive because Brand fucking entered his W and it's on cooldown for like 10 years. Like 15 seconds or some shit. I don't know. Okay, nice. We chunked him. Do you think we're going to keep clicking forward or are we going to click backwards?
Well, I've just pressed ghost.
Yeah, I think that's again just like aggressive thing. You're kind of like, okay, he's going in, I gotta fight, I gotta use everything, I gotta press my fucking ghost, I gotta flash condemn them. But we just need to chill out. We need to chill out a little bit, okay? We have to play the long game. What if we don't ghost here? What if on the next Camille engage we have ghost? You know? Maybe that's the difference.
Yeah, hard. Yeah, okay.
And again, we shouldn't be clicking. Like, as soon as this fucking auto is going through, we should be dropping aggro on the brush. Which I think we do, but we do it way too late.
After I've already been tanking the minions and a couple of Jin autos, I think.
Like, they gave us a free turn to fucking trade on them, and if we literally just click backwards, they don't get to play. Like, this Jin doesn't get to auto you, it's over. But now look, we take a free auto, we tank minions for an extra second. Like, okay, we get chunked a little bit, but you could be 4 HP here, like, legit.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, this is all greed.
Again, yeah, as well.
Yeah.
Like, okay, imagine you didn't press ghost here, and we didn't click forward.
And just walk straight back onto the wave. It's so free to do.
So tell me, at level 2, like, before even level 2, like, now that we have control of the wave, if we didn't fucking keep doing this, what would happen?
Well, I'd probably I'll probably stack up the wave just outside and then try crash it with the next 2 waves that come.
Yup. We get a slow push for free in a fucking lane that we shouldn't win. And then,
Yeah.
because we crash the wave from this, we get a free turn. And with that turn, we can use it depending on our items. Like we already talked about ideal bases. We can choose the fucking greed and get a bit of base, which we probably should because we're only like 2 waves in. There's nothing really good you can buy. But we can use that crash now to give us options. And options is everything.
Okay.
Now I can fucking go
Right.
into the enemy jungle and ward for free. And in a fucking matchup, I should never be able to do.
Right.
But you see that small thing now just changes the game completely.
Blatantly coin flipping stuff that is 100%.
Yes, we just take the free win. We don't fucking go full like psycho mode and just like keep trying to fight it to the death.
I'm real bad for that. Isaac can Isaac can atone for that.
Like here, like there's no reason to do this. Remember, we're hitting a support, but like he has fucking pots, and we're the ADC, and then Jin gets his 4th shot on you. Like here, do I have this epic pin? You should literally just be. Wait. I haven't used this shit in ages. Which one is this? It's a fucking. Okay. So we can be in the brush or we can be here, but we shouldn't be tumbling forward like this. We should be like fucking pressuring them on the edge of our range and spacing them. And Camille can be here or here, depending on where you position. If you have a melee support, depending on the melee, like if it's fucking Nautilus, you should actually be like next to him, because when he hooks, you can always follow up. But because Camille's unique and she has to like fucking actually go in, it's better to play like here, and then Camille's like here. So you're like parallel. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. Cause I watched you know how I was telling you about how I was watching some of those Saskia videos. I watched like one of these laning videos, and of the last probably 2 days, I haven't been using the brushes as much in lane. I've been more positioning on the dragon side of the lane because of like bush cheeses and stuff like that. So, and I have noticed that my laning, like in the first 4 minutes or so, has been a lot better, but it's more it's a lot of it is aggression and decision making. But like even just initially running into lane, I'm a lot safer now than I was. But yeah, this sort of stuff is still a habit. It's definitely a habit of mine that I need to iron out because I don't notice that I'm doing it a lot of the time. So yeah.
Yeah. So I would say that I would try not to fucking press my flash key ever. Like literally ever. Unless I'm getting a double kill. Ghost, you can kind of play aggressive with it because it's such a low cooldown. But you also have to identify, like, when you use Ghost before, that wasn't a good time to use Ghost because Camille used everything, right? And we're Vayne. We can't follow up after our short trade.
Right. So I should have just walked straight away now, and I've got Ghost that I already used. I could have just walked away from all of this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All you have to do is take smaller wins. Don't go for the all-in. Just try to do that.
Okay.
Like, even if it's not the correct play, if you like make that a habit, over time, you will get better at fucking keeping your resources, which is your flash and your ghost, and your health bar.
Like resource management, that's a big one for me, bro. That's a big one for me.
So let's put this fucking. See, now if you were playing aggressive, fucking like you were before, you would have been chilling.
Yeah, right.
And I mean, our Camille should also like ping or say we're going in, because look how you're clicking.
Where my mouse is.
This is kind of like on your like communication.
Okay. Our communication has definitely gotten a lot better since playing the last 85 games.
Mm-hmm.
I'm bad at communicating.
That's fair enough. You don't even have to speak. You just have to ping. Like,
Okay, yeah.
just ping more.
Just a couple of all-in pings, eh? Wouldn't. Yeah, I see.
Just like ping target.
Yeah.
Look, Jin has 4th shot. But look where the brand is, bro. Like, it's 1v2, you know? And then
Yeah,
look,
I see.
look where you're clicking. Look where you're clicking right now.
Away. Yeah. Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Like, even if our Camille
And
doesn't
he's-
go in, I'm fucking like... Okay, I'm scared of the 4th shot, sure. But we can click like this to space it. We don't have to click all the way here.
Mhm.
And the time it takes you to, like, realize that you're okay, it's like you're kind of
It's
just
already too
reacting to the
late.
moment. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
reacting
it's
to the
already
moment.
too late. Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm kind of scared of the 4th shot. I'm still clicking backwards. Like, my Camille is fucking about to land.
But I
And-
could be pathing more up towards where the river on like
Mhm.
path up like
Yeah.
yeah. That's where I'm like looking right now.
So you have defensive click, like the space. You have like neutral click, which is like kind of like on the side, and then you have fucking you're just clicking forward.
Yeah. So like I'm thinking like then like when you're saying like the in the middle like it's more of like a looking sort of like I'm just gauging whether or not I'm all good, you know?
Yeah.
Potential combat clicks. Yeah.
I mean, Jin should have just full shot you here when he moved for the last hit, but because he didn't, like, it's like okay, you. It's good that you
Free trade
identify
opportunity.
that he's on 4th shot, and you have to be a little bit careful because that will chunk you. But then here, it's like okay, we bait the fucking brand W. It's good. Now we shouldn't be scared. Why? Can you tell me?
Because he's just reloaded.
He just wasted his fucking only cooldown. That's like a threat.
And we're about to hit level 2 as well.
If they give you the 2 by wasting cooldowns, you take it. If they
Right.
fucking hold their cooldowns and press you, you just back off.
Yeah, if they give you an inch, take a mile. But if they're not giving you that inch, then just cruise, you know? Yeah.
Okay. Look where our Camille is and look where you are.
Right.
So now we can agree that we have control of the lane, yes?
Yes. Yeah.
So do you think if your Camille goes in, that you can follow up?
No, I'm fucking way too far.
Like, yes, this minion's about to die, but we also can use the brush to drop aggro and pull the wave. Like here, you could have been like pulling the wave like here.
Yeah, okay. And still achieved the same goal, but with with pressure rather than just fucking rolling over to my back and giving him the wave, right?
Yeah. Let's see. So like here, I think he gets the XP. I'm not sure. But if he
Yeah,
was
he
good,
does.
he would have been here because you were so far back. But if you were
Right,
if
yeah.
posturing like this, because we need to identify when we're strong and when we're not strong. When we know we're strong,
Okay.
we have to posture. When we're not strong, we have to be defensive.
Right. When we're strong, we tell him, but not by attacking. Yeah.
Okay, now we're both level 2. Who's stronger?
They are, because they have 2 forms of CC.
Yep. And they're ranged. And we're all for the same HP.
And they've got more minions.
But you see how Camille is playing fucking like really good by like pressuring
Yeah.
them? Like she's kind of bluffing. Like honestly, the way she's playing, they should be able to fuck her. But because like you can test this, we're like, okay, I'm gonna posture up. Oh, they're so fucking scared. If they play like that, it's fine to bluff.
Then you've already won the game. Like, yeah.
But the higher up you go, you can't.
The less intimidated people are gonna get in terms of that. Yeah.
Yes, because they like all the stuff I'm saying. Like, oh, he's stronger level 2 because they're double range. Like they know this.
Yeah.
And the fact you're not playing with your Camille, like, it adds up as well. That like, oh, this guy's 100% bluffing.
right.
Like I see the Vayne on my screen. She's fucking 2 screens away.
That was a free. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got you. That was so free. Oh my lord, that was so free.
So you're like, you get to kill. Okay, the result's good, but if you play the same scenario 10 games, maybe he lives. Because your Camille literally just like solo fucking carried the lane. Like,
literally.
and now the outcome's different. Like, Jin shouldn't get a kill here. Jin should probably die or lose his
And then he
flash.
Right, yeah, okay. Yeah. It makes a lot of sense. Oh my lord. It hurts to watch. But that's why I'm doing this sort of stuff, bro. You know? He leveled up as I flashed.
Now the game isn't like in a fucking universe where like you're fucked and you can't really influence because you did live. Remember? The number one rule of ADC is not dying. If you don't die, you're winning. Even if you're fucking in a shit lane, you're still winning.
Yeah.
So we can still play the game. Even though a lot of mistakes are made. But we are chunked. And they are coming back to lane. So what does that mean?
I should they'll have more items, so I should recall and buy, right? Spend my gold.
Yes, but we also, it is not our turn, and we're not the strong person in the lane. We don't dictate the lane. So because of that, we don't get to control when we base. If they want to push the wave and fucking and like harass us, we have to just take the L and recall. Like we can't greed the fucking wave on the turret, like 1/4 HP. Now if the Brand walks up, like if stuff like this happens where they're trolling, like he shouldn't be walking up until like his AD's here, then fine. It's gonna change the game. Like, okay, we take the free kill. We can probably play it a bit slower, like I think he could have killed you.
Yeah, that was I unnecessarily coin flipped that.
Like yeah, just
Why did
don't tumble in straight away.
Just walk around the side and then just play alongside Camille and see what happens, you know?
It's more like the Grisham thing again. Like, you don't have to fucking click directly forward. We can click to the side. We can do neutral / slightly, like, aggressive clicks. Because you see here, we're just clicking on top of him, and we're tumbling directly into him.
yeah.
Like, literally directly.
Yeah, literally, dude. Good luck dodging a Brand stun, eh? Like, fuck.
So, like, yeah, just fucking click tumble to the side more. Because we know he's gonna try kill us. He's dead. Okay.
And if I didn't have Triumph there, I would have died too.
Yep. Yeah, we go Vamp Scepter. I mean, it's kind of fine because we had 900 and, like, they're double range, so their goal was to poke us out.
I was looking at the Brand when I bought that.
Now we will see what happened again. The wave is crashed. So it's going to slow push into them. We just make sure we don't get chunked and we take whatever creeps we can. They're literally giving them to you for free pretty much. Pretty good because I used all the cooldowns. I would argue if the wave, if there was more minions here, this is really bad, but I think it's fine.
So if there's too many minions there to not commit to these sorts of fights, because you lose too much XP, or...
Yeah, like you have guaranteed gold. It's not guaranteed that they die here.
Right. Okay.
from this angle.
Mhm.
But like yeah, the wave's done. Like it's fine. Dino played good. And he also waited for the cooldowns. Shit, they die for. Wait, they don't die for free?
I started taking the Jin for some reason.
Again, it's just pinging. We need to ping
Lock
the target
screen
we're
too.
on. We need to ping the target we're on. Like we're both just like not sure.
Miscommunications. Yeah. But like he didn't. Yeah. See. Yeah. Yeah. That could have been. We could have walked away with half HP each rather than one of us dying.
Yeah. We don't need to be clicking up
Yeah.
as well. We just fucking click into the bush.
Oh yeah. My condemns have been legitimately terrible, and I need to be practicing those.
Crash. I mean, if you die here, it's whatever. Like, you have to fucking die here to get the wave in, or the game's fucked.
Yeah,
That's-
I altered, thinking I had mana for tumble.
No flash.
I'm also tumbling on minions when I have no mana whatsoever.
It's got no flash.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of awkward because Vayne's tumble, you need it to, like, get out, but you also need it to fucking push the wave.
I'm trying.
So we know Echo's bot. Because of the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
We also know that he spent a lot of time bot, like he fucking farmed his camps and then came bot to gank you, so we know he probably won't be staying around, he should be basing or going topside.
Okay.
So we should be thinking, oh, we can probably fight if they troll. But we have to play it slow and not get chunked. And also, like, you can freeze it, by the way. If they fucking... You have to test the waters a lot. Like here. They're not on your screen. Just hold the wave for a little bit and see if they react. If they react, just let it crash. Don't greed. If they don't react, fucking freeze it. It's
Freeze
so free.
it. Freeze it and back. Match their purchase with a minion wave.
Do you think we should be hitting minions here? Like, tell me your thought process. Why we hit minions?
To get prio for dragon. That's what my mental state's at.
Dragon's dead. Just always ignore dragon. Just always think about lane for now.
Okay. Well then.
Even if dragon was up.
I don't know why I'm attacking the minions then.
Like when we
I
hit
completely
minions, it
forgot.
has to be
Yeah.
it has to be because we want to do something in the future and we're thinking about it.
Okay.
So when I see the minions crash here, this is a neutral state, like they're in the middle. We just came off recall, like we just came from base. There's no fucking reason we should be going to base anytime soon because our gold is too low. We don't have any good items to buy and recall. So I'm thinking, okay, we're gonna be in lane for a while. We know the jungler was fucking bot for a long time. He's probably not here. So that gives us a big window to try and do something. Now, we're Camille Vayne. Tell me again what Camille Vayne can do in this lane. Like, what do they have to do to win this double ranged?
Engage an all-in. It's an all-in matchup.
Yes. So, if that is our win con to win the lane, or at least fight back and claw back to get some advantage, what do we have to do with the wave to do that?
Keep the wave on our side of the map so we can run them down. Otherwise, we'll have to force a dive.
Okay. So what happens right now if you hit the wave like this, and then they're in the lane, and it's on their side.
They can just sit there and freeze it, and we can't do anything about it.
Yes, and they can also just chunk you, because you have to like overextend and fucking hit the minions, and Camille
And
can't
then
do
we get
anything.
ganked.
Can Camille
Yeah,
go
and
in?
then we get- yeah.
If Camille, okay, let's say the way to say it in a second. Where my mouse is, can you see my mouse?
Mhm. Yep.
Can Camille fucking E into here to help you? Probably not, because she's gonna be too close to the turret. So basically, you're 1v2 in this fucking lane until you get it on your side of the lane.
Right.
So let's see what happens. We are literally hard pushing. At least we're on the same page. We're both hard pushing. It's like, okay, we have to do this now because we've committed. You can't freeze it. That's fine. Even if you tried. So it crashes and it's neutral. Where the fuck was Brad?
I think my mindset there is just to trying to keep cryo because we're ahead. That was my thing. But we can't snowball a lead if we're giving them safe minions, right?
Yeah, and even if you're ahead, quote unquote, like you have 2 kills, you have, I don't know what Jin has, like I think he killed someone. But let's say you do have items, you are ahead, slightly.
Mhm.
If it's on their side of the fucking lane, you're technically not ahead, because you can't all in.
Right, because it's not playing into our win condition.
Yes.
I see what you're saying. We're robbing ourselves of our win condition by me pushing the wave.
Now the wave's gonna be neutral, but let's say, instead of hard pushing, what if we just chill? What if we just we both just stand here, Camille maybe in the bush, and you're here, and we just laugh at them. We're
It's
not hitting
literally
minions.
just printing money. It's just literally printing money if we do that.
And depending on the RNG, what do you think will happen?
Jungler's probably gonna come.
No, so like what I mean, if we don't hit the minions and they don't hit the minions and it's neutral, like they both just came to the wave, there's probably a high chance that as long as you don't fucking auto attack them and proc minion aggro, that it's going to slow push in your favor, and you can build a fucking like 3-wave, 4-wave push.
And then hit a crash or a dive, or go dragon.
And then, yeah, exactly. And then because we get the crash, we get our turn. And what do we do with our turn? Well, we can't fucking kill them under their turret because they're 4 HP, but we can go ward the jungler out because we know he'll be back in like a minute or 2. And then once we have full vision, it's going to push into us because we got the crash. And then we're setting up our win
Right.
con in advance.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
So just be really mindful what we want to do with the wave. Do we want to slow push or crash or hard push? Because maybe jungler is around and if we slow push he's going to kill us. Or freeze. You have 3 options and you have to think about which one you want to use.
Yeah. Right here's that aggression thing that I was talking about.
Yeah. But like, why are you so far back?
Yeah.
It feels like you're doing the opposite almost. Like you almost need to just like, okay, when you're like, okay, I want to go in, you should do the opposite. And when you're like, oh, I need to be scared and play back, you should be aggressive. Because that's what I'm seeing a lot.
Yeah. I think I was trying to stay out of vision for that and let the fight. Yeah, I was trying to stay out of vision here.
Just keep it simple. Like you don't have to fucking mind game like this. Like maybe
Okay.
maybe if you're fucking masters like plus, okay, we can do this.
Well, maybe once I get there, right?
Like let's keep it simple. It's fucking they don't have a mini map. They're retarded, okay?
Yeah.
And they saw you like a second ago. They probably think you're still here. Can my Camille go in if I'm this far back? No. Even if she goes in, it's troll. Can my Camille go in if I'm here? Yes, maybe. Like Camille says that she trolled going in, but technically, if you were posturing correctly, even if she doesn't hit the stun,
Yeah.
maybe she can bait out the abilities and you can clean up.
Right. Yeah.
Wait, is Brand 6? Hold on. Oh no, he's level 5, okay. I was gonna say that if Bram was 6, there's no way you can ever win the fight. And then look, we press ult, but there's no play, right?
No vision, no nothing.
Like, you have nothing to do. Like, your Camille already went in. You need to play off your support, unless you think you can get the condemn. But no vision, yeah.
I literally went in after he said I trolled.
Yeah. Like, you're just not on the same page. We need to ping more, and we need to do the opposite of what we're thinking. Like, if we're thinking aggressive, play a little bit defensive and wait. Like, play a little bit slower.
Okay.
And now we are super cooked because no ult, no sums. Look, we use flash. We're using, like, we shouldn't ever use flash. Oh, we had to, I think, actually, to live, but yeah. If we didn't ult in, we would have had flash. Yes?
Yeah, 100%.
So we just lost our win con, which is fucking all in. Because there's no world where we can now all in when we have no ult, no flash, and our Camille was slightly missing HP. And their brand is about to hit 6.
Yeah, and yeah.
So now, like, we have no fucking freedom to do what we want. It's just...
We've literally just given him the laning phase on a platter for
yes.
free. Yeah, okay.
We can keep going, but like, yeah, I feel like...
I feel like we've ironed out, like, well, yeah, I feel like this would be a good point. Because now I've got a couple of things that I can work on, and yeah, okay.
But real quick, I want to keep going, like, in terms of another game. Because
yeah, man. Yeah, of course.
We went over melee, but obviously there's fucking range versus range, which is a completely different way you play it, and it's way more like nuanced. So yeah, you have a lot of points here, which I'll send to you. Let me save this. Okay. And I'll try rank them and stuff. The fuck did I do? Okay. Yeah, I'll have to clean this up in a little bit and make it like
which one you focus on. Yeah.
But yeah, let's do the same thing. Let's like try build the pre-plan habit. Let me find the loading screen. If you can do it in champ select, even better, so you have more time to think.
Oh, this one's a Nami. This one's a Nami game.
Yep. Actually, real quick, I'm just gonna pee. Be right back.
Fuck, man. Jesus.
This is a good sish.
Yeah, bro. Hard.
He's saying a lot of things that I feel like I spotted, but I don't really know how to
verbalize it. Yeah.
Now, by the way, I'm really bad at communicating in this game because I'm such a solo player.
Yeah, bro. That's so good. But like, you know, fuck. We don't know it's a problem till we fucking get it ironed out, right? So.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like I'm pretty good at pinging typically. But when I'm playing with you verbally, I'm not pinging for my team because I'm talking to you. You know.
Yeah. I'm just bad at communicating in like a duo. I don't know what it is, but I'm just more of a solo player.
Locked in. Yeah.
It's funny watching that lane back.
Bro, some of the comments are like on the voice, you just hear it in the background. Oh, this guy's a fucking retard. It's like, fuck's sake.
That was a pretty good example, though. That Vayne Camille. It is funny how different we're both playing.
Yeah, like polar opposites, eh?
Yeah.
In that lane, and I didn't even realize that I was doing it. You know.
Yeah.
And like that's why these VOD reviews are such a big thing, you know? It's like
yeah, it's good. Alright, I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah, bro.
Alright, I'm back by the way.
Yeah, dude. All great. Where are we?
Alright, same thing. Look at the champions. Just focus on your lane for now. We don't have to worry about the junglers and how they're gonna influence, but that is a major thing. Bring it back up.
Hold on, give me 2 seconds, bro.
Yeah,
I should have pissed before. Sorry, give me 1 sec.
Yeah.
Yoda. Alright, where are we? Oh, tab.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah. Just do this. Oops. Okay. Alright, talk to me. What are you thinking
Mm-hmm.
in terms of the bot lane champions?
That I've got. Wait, who are they? Aphelios. So theirs is an all-in comp, and we've got sustain. So we should be taking short trades.
Okay, but real quick. Melee and range.
Melee ranged. Right.
Who has what?
We're ranged, and they've got
Yep.
one melee. Right.
Yep.
So we technically have advantage in lane early on.
Yes. Good.
If
Awesome.
we can avoid the thresh hook and
Yep.
flay.
So what do we want to do? And then tell me what they want to do.
Well, their goal is to try and all in us. So we want to be pushing for level 2 to nullify that.
Yep.
Ha.
Yep.
Um,
But how do we want to be pushing? If you-
slowly.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I was just about to say, if we remember
Yeah.
in that previous game, where we had the scenario where the waves were neutral.
I was smashing the wave real heavily and pushing them into tower.
Yep.
So just get a slight. So just
A slight
Slight-
push. Yep.
a slight push. So just make sure that I'm trimming the waves enough, but not too hard, to where we still have minion advantage,
Yep.
but without pushing too hard and throwing away our kill potential.
Let's not even think about kill potential. Let's just say it. No one's gonna die. No one's gonna troll. No one's gonna get hit by a threshold. No one's gonna get bubbled. If we slow push the wave, what can we do with posturing? Because we know we're stronger.
By posturing semi-aggressive, but in a neutral way, to make sure that I'm still safe while being aggressive at the same time.
Yes. And if we chunk them, can they all in?
No.
Awesome.
So don't overcommit on trades too early. Just take the small wins, put them in the bank, and snowball a small advantage into a bigger advantage.
Also, real quick. On the summoners, I just want to see. What's like a fucking
Barrier's meta.
Yeah, because I noticed you're taking Ghost like a lot. Like you kind of
Yeah, I take
leaning
Ghost.
into
I
the
tried
Swifty
to
thing.
take Ghost. Yeah, I try to take Ghost every game, typically. But
So like the best way to think about like what summon is, and the way we're playing, is based on how we're gonna play. So we already identified that we're stronger because we're double range and we can posture like that, right? And we want to win by denying them their all in. That automatically wins us the lane. If they can't all in, they can't play the game. So, do you think that Ghost or Barrier or whatever else, which one do you think helps you more?
feel like cleanses and the optimal summoner spell in this case, because their all-in relies on a thresh hook.
Yes.
Or barrier to survive the all-in on 2 HP if possible.
Yes. Okay, perfect.
But the ghost is, I was more looking at Singed.
Sure.
Warwick.
But what did we say? What did we say about
I've
that
been
kind of
typically,
thinking?
but yeah. Pardon, what was that?
What did we like talk about like before? In terms of like, if you remember what I was saying about Swifties, like how should we
Yeah,
be building?
yeah, right. It's not a combat. It's well, Ghost. Yeah, Ghost is a combat sum, but it doesn't. It's making me rely on my clicks rather than just blatant point and click safety, right?
Yep.
I don't know.
And we should be maximizing our chance of the best laning phase we can get, especially in
Okay.
a lane where we automatically by default have the advantage just by picking these champions.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
So if we're picking Ghost for later in the game, for fucking like variables that we don't know how like the game's even gonna look, and for a Singed that's not gonna be in our lane for 10-15 minutes, then sure, the Ghost, you're right, the Ghost will definitely help as a fucking Singe. That's 100% true. But that's not gonna happen for the first 15 minutes. So
Yeah.
we're basically
Yeah.
trading our fucking
Laning phase.
yeah, for something that might help in the future.
Or a potential. Or I could have. Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying.
What if we just win the lane with a better summoner for the lane that gives us more gold and XP where the Singe can't play the game? Like if he fucking walks into us, he
Yeah.
gets one shot.
Yeah, okay, so if I stop my lane, then I'm not going to have to ghost away from the Singe because I can just kill the cunt anyway.
Yeah, you'll be fucking 4 items and you'll have fucking tier 2 boots anyway. And your Nami
And if
will
I
have 3
need a
items because she
QSS
got gold.
If I need a QSS, I can get a QSS, you know? Fuck.
Mm-hmm. So yeah,
Okay.
honestly, I think barrier or heal or cleanse. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think about cleanse right now. So like, if he hooks you, you can cleanse the hook, but he still flays you.
I can't, yeah. Well, he can't go to me, but I can't condemn Warwick ult.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm
And
just talking about lane though.
I can't condemn or cleanse Warwick ult. I can only QSS Warwick ult.
Yeah, so cleanse isn't the best here. There's not really any like massive options to cleanse like a stun. So barrier,
but-
barrier or heal. For
Yeah,
sure.
Aphelios Katarina, of course, yeah, barrier. Yeah.
Or you can run exhaust and you can tell your fucking Nami to run like heal or barrier or some shit. I think when you have a Katarina mid like as your enemy, then it's sometimes better for the ADC to have the exhaust. But either way,
you know when, yeah.
either way, you definitely want to run a fucking summoner that maximizes your chance in lane. And sometimes that will be Ghost. Like, let's say you're
You
missing
have
a
to
common.
identify it for a reason, right?
Yes.
You have to identify, yeah, okay. Not just play Ghost every game because you like running Ghost.
Yeah, we don't want to fucking run Ghost every game or Swifties or like build the same. Like, it's fine to build the same thing sometimes just to like get an idea on your champ, but summoners and fucking the boots and shit, like, for sure.
Very
Make sure
important.
you're not
Yeah,
building
yeah,
every
yeah.
game. Okay. Let's see what happens. Same with the starting items, by the way. You can do other stuff. I'm pretty sure. Like, you don't have to go Dorans. I think for
Yeah,
ADC
I've
though.
been going.
Yeah, go ahead.
I've been going boots pink, boots pink 2 pots.
Okay.
It's cracked, low key, but that's a story for another day.
Yep. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
I was
like,
watching Sasuke, and he was saying that if it's an AFK lane, you go Cole. If it's
Yeah.
like if you want to poke, then you take Long.
yeah,
If it's like a kind of a scrappy skirmishy sort of lane, you take
Dorans.
Dorans, right?
okay. And what kind of lane
And then-
do you think in this game? What kind of lane are we in? Based
A
on those three
scrappy
things you
sort
said.
of lane.
Really?
Scrappy. Oh, pokey with the right pokey because we got a Nami, right? And we're trying to avoid being in a scrap.
Mm-hmm. Because we're double range, so we want to poke them out.
Yeah, poke them out and avoid their win con.
So honestly, because of what you just said, like longsword could be better because we trade raw all-in combat stats from the Dorans, but
Mhm.
we gain 3 health potions, which lets us. What does it let us do?
It lets us trade more.
Yes,
And
we
poke
can
more.
intentionally take bad trades to poke them out, knowing that we have more health potions than them.
And Nami W.
Yes, and Nami heals on top, which is like fucking Giga Hitler having all of those combined.
It's so dumb, bro. Nami Lulu are just so stupid at the moment, bro. It's crazy.
Also, doing stuff like this. Let's see, who's the champs? Just be careful, level 1. If you're gonna walk into the jungle like this late.
Invades and yeah. If I'm going to do this ward, do it at fucking 55, right?
Yeah, do it as you're literally running the lane.
Yeah. Yeah, I've ironed that one out. I have been more proactive in terms of like when I'm warding and that sort of jazz. In the very, very first first minute and a half of the game.
But I would also argue you should keep your ward because we know we're stronger. We know we need to push to chunk them. And because of all of that, where's the wave? What's going to happen to the wave?
The wave's going to be pushing towards them.
Yes.
And we're going to be asking for a jungler gank at 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
Exactly. Perfect. So that we should be prioritizing greeting our ward to hold it. Like, yeah, if we do it with Isaac, okay, maybe we want to help him. But in the grand scheme, you should be greeting your ward.
Right, okay.
It's not on you to fucking ward the jungler, like, ward for the jungler. Like, if he needs a ward, like, the support could do it, but honestly, he should just ward it himself.
Right,
as late as possible. Like, if I'm playing jungle, like, you don't really need to know this, but, like, if I'm playing jungle, and I think I'm gonna get invaded on the other side, like, they're gonna go fucking this to this and make it vertical, I'm gonna stand here until 1:15, and I'm gonna drop my own ward on the fucking buff, and then I'm gonna run to the top side, and I'll still make it.
Right, okay.
I'm taking notes.
Big Bron.
And in terms of, like, thinking you're gonna get invaded, like, I don't know what the champs are. You said it was Warwick? Like, I don't think Warwick's invading it.
Yeah.
Let's be real. So we just wasted one of our massive advantages of having a ward because we know what they're going to do, or what their jungler should do.
Right.
And then the other thing, because they're melee, they have to abuse the brush, right? So, like, if you have the ward, one of you can use the ward to fuck them, and the other can use the ward to fucking fuck the jungler. But now we only have one ward for the lane. So it gets really weird.
I see what you're saying.
And we're kind of AFK when we should be. Remember, we have the advantage, but if we're not walking up with the wave, we're losing our advantage. You see, we're late.
Throwing it away, yeah. Yeah, see.
But also, technically, because what he did, he kind of hit the minion.
Thresh is in that bush.
You could now zone them, and the wave would push to you, and you just auto win.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
And like the Thresh is trolling. Like, first of all, Nami should be walking into here, and then you both just hit. Is this Nami a rando? It is, right?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, there's not much you can really do. So like when you're with a rando, you just have to ping more. And I would be pinging that Thresh is in this brush or in this brush. Like, it's so obvious, right?
Right.
And then maybe if you're pinging the brush, Nami like wards it, and then she starts fucking
and then
Thresh
we can
up.
both, yeah, we can collapse on the Thresh.
But you're both like fucking scared of the Thresh when like he shouldn't be able to do this. Like, look, Philios is doing the same mistake that you were doing, right? He's not in cohesion with his support. They're not on the same page. This guy's fucking in Narnia. This guy's all the way over here trying to get like the push, but they can't do both because you're double range.
Right.
If you both hit this guy, this guy can't do shit.
Okay.
Now the Thresh realizes he can't do that, so now he's retreated. But we should be doing the same thing now. We'll see what happens. Obviously, because of the way we played, now they have the push. This should like never happen. So now, yeah, it's fucking awkward. Because right now we should be like on this side of the lane, doing the slow push. We should have like done some fucking condemns. I mean, not condemns, tumbles to chunk Thresh with the Nami by pinging. And life would be so good right now. The Philios would be getting zoned off the wave.
The Thresh would be half HP. The wave is pushing towards me, and we're both full HP, and we can just zone them off the wave, right?
And you see how like all these small things that are happening, like they're adding up and turning into a big thing, just because we're not going to the lane with this fucking like plan of what they want to do and what we want to do.
Right.
And now we're in the alternative universe where like it feels fucking really bad to play the game because the Thresh is gonna hit level 2, and now he's actually scary. But should he be scary? No, this should never happen.
He should be on like half HP.
So now
And
we
now
have
I'm
to
raging
play.
at the Nami. Now I'm mourning at the Nami.
Yep.
When it was my fault entirely, dude.
So now we have to wait our turn. We have to take the minions we can get. Yeah, technically they can't do much under the turret because it's an Aphelios, and the Thresh can't really. I mean, Thresh is technically ranged, but he's pseudo melee.
Mm.
Like he could hit you, but not really because his range is so small, even though he's ranged. Yeah, like he's just fucking trolling. Like he's trying to play the range character, but he took a target hit. And now we're gonna hit level 3. But have we played to our win con of having them chunk? No. The Thresh is now a really, really, really big threat. Even if we stand behind the minions, like he can just walk up and hold his hook the whole time, and you're like, holy fuck, bro, this is bad.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
Okay, we hit 3. Somehow you didn't hit 3. What the fuck? Did you miss XP?
Yeah, I missed XP. I've been standing so fucking far back lately that I've been dropping XP, so I need to turn the XP token thing on and be conscious about that.
Holy shit, that guy's bad. Why did he flash? You see we ghosted again, like the Grisham thing?
Yeah.
Do we need to ghost yet? Let's see.
Now's the time to do it.
We also clicked backwards.
If I'm going to do it.
Yep. So just a few things. You literally know your jungler's coming because Dino says, I'm coming.
I'm
we
coming.
Go Thresh. Even if it's water, it doesn't matter. Like this Thresh is trolling. Like he's just dead. So there's two things. First, you don't want to give away the gank too early, but you have to identify when you need to go in.
Okay.
So you tell me, we'll go 0.5 speed. You tell me when you think you should go in.
Okay.
So look Vaya.
Yeah. As soon as
She's still in
he
crab.
starts
One sec.
walking.
Okay, let me get full screen. Pings. Okay.
I should be going and
Let's do it again.
what? Now.
No?
Like start the scrap maybe? Or do I have to wait till Vi's basically in the lane?
So what if we just, instead of clicking backwards, what if we do the cyclics? Just to like inch forward a little bit, but still act a little bit scared.
But like, yeah, I see. Without walking directly at the guy, but side clicks.
Yeah, so you're walking...
Those neutral aggression clicks that we were talking about before in the river, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you see, this is actually good. So you click forward, and you're like, oh shit, Thresh is right there. I'm gonna click sideways. But I don't know what happened. Like, you lost distance somehow, and then you had to ghost to compensate.
It's right here. It's right. It's after this because I go to
Right
dodge
here.
a Thresh hook.
Yes.
Yeah, I go to dodge the Thresh hook. That doesn't come.
So first we have fucking trinket. We gotta put a trinket in. But if it's too risky, like you feel like you're gonna get hooked, then okay. But we clicked all the way to Narnia. We could have clicked like this, on the side.
Yeah, and hug that wall, right?
And we would have been like on this fucking caster minion. And then if we're on this caster minion, we probably don't need to ghost to close the gap. And we have double CC obviously. Like even if we don't ghost, even if the the way you play, like you int it and you fucking click backwards. If she hits bubble, she's dead. You don't have to waste ghost, and then you have ghost for the next engage. It's so fucking good.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. And a flash. Just because I'm in a fight doesn't mean I have to use a summoner that is full combat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah, he'll
Just try greed holding summoners more. Like when you get the urge to press the summoner, just don't press it. Just a little bit.
Well, because I feel like. Oh, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. That was a good description of it. Don't worry, it's gone.
Okay.
It's gone. Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah, he'll agree. Wait, did you hear me talking about the?
You see, you kind of just mindlessly hitting minions again.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We have to be thinking. As soon as the fucking Thresh is dead, what we want to do. We got the kill. Our gold is at 900, which means
We hard shove him back, right?
it means we have a really good buy. So if we know we have a good buy, we have to figure out what we want to do now to recall. Do you think if we stay in the lane like this, it's going to be good if Thresh arrives? Do you think we can control what happens after that once he's back?
No, because we're hard chunked and they've come fresh off a buy. So there's no chance that is a good idea.
Yes, well, it's a little unique. Thresh, he's not going to have gold. He fucking died and he got like no gold. His buy's shit,
Oh, true that.
but that
True
doesn't
that,
matter
true that.
because Thresh just needs HP to go in, right? He just
Right.
needs HP. Like, he doesn't get combat stats fucking technically. I mean, he gets tank,
It
which
would
makes it
have
hard
been
to kill.
different if it was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Right, people are so bad at this game sometimes. It's like,
But like, yeah, like Aphelios shouldn't be able to hit the wave because it's fucking
they want
one person in the lane. And then we either have to decide what we're going to do.
Mm.
So I'm thinking right now, there's another wave coming. I want to slow push this because when Thresh arrives, we're going to be down HP, resources. And I want to be out of this lane to
a
buy.
minion wave, and if we've got a minion advantage, then it's yeah. We're a little bit better off with more minions than less minions, right?
Yeah, so like right here, Thresh is dead. I have 900 gold. I'm so fucking juiced, but I have to get the base, or it doesn't matter. The gold doesn't matter.
Okay, so I should be spam pinging Isaac to come and help me shove this wave in, so I can get it back off, right?
Yes, I mean technically, yeah, the jungler should help you push, if you think you have a good base. If the jungler doesn't push, like let's say it's a random jungler, or he's just like trolling you, so whatever, then you have to play around it.
Okay.
I think you can't hard push this before Thresh arrives. Would you agree?
Right, because he's already been dead for fucking that entire fight, and the minion waves have already crashed. Yeah, okay, so I can't change my mind now.
Yep.
Right.
And then you also have the home guards when you die. Actually, home guards.
yeah.
I think it's even if you recall now, right?
It's if you recall, yeah, it's dumb.
Yeah. So there's a lot of shit that's like influencing this, but the core principle is I want to go to the base because I have gold, a good base, and I need to figure out how to do that. I have two options. I can hard shove, I can freeze, I can slow push. I can't hard shove. I'm fucking Vayne, and there's too many minions, and Thresh gets it quick. So we know we can't hard shove. What can we do? We can freeze. Can we freeze? No. I would say no, because if we freeze, like, they can just push us off the freeze. Like they can fucking, what's it called?
Just walk up to the wave with a full health Thresh, and then we're scared about the hook, right?
Mm-hmm. Like if you try to hold the freeze, then you're putting yourself in a position where they can fucking all in you. Even though it's on your side of the lane. Because you're missing HP, it doesn't really matter. And then, it's like, okay, let's say we could freeze. Let's say like, oh my god, they're fucking trolling. Or let's say we have different champs, we can't freeze. Do we actually want to freeze? Like, does that help us get to our plan, which is recall? No.
No. Yeah. I got you.
So the only option is slow push.
Wait, did you hear?
Mm-hmm.
And we see Warwick topside.
We talking about the Aphelios pushing too hard.
So you see how there's a minion wave coming?
Mhm.
That's what we should be like thinking about to like build a slow push.
Level 2. Did you hear that?
So step one, we have to identify which one of the options we want to do, right? Which was the freeze, the slow push, or the hard shove. Now we know
So
we want to do the slow push, yeah?
Yeah, and the way to slow push is have our minions be slightly more health than their minions as this wave is coming in, right?
I would keep it simple. I would say like all you have to do is not like fucking hard hit the wave, and also make sure that Aphelios can't hit the wave either. Because right now Thresh isn't here,
Okay. Right.
but he's hitting the wave. Like this is so fucking illegal.
Bro, people are
Agreed?
so bad at
Yeah, 2v1. And he's just standing
Like,
there.
it's like they watch one video online and like, make sure you get level 2 first. It's like, bro, there's a way to...
Because you see, because he kills your minions, you're missing minions to set up a stronger slow push.
Bro, people are so bad at this game sometimes.
You see, he ate the whole wave. But if we're
Mhm.
posturing like this, if we're pinging our army, he's not gonna walk up like this. I guarantee you, if you fucking like walk here when you have minions before he kills them all, let's see. I'll tell you the exact moment that he walks up. This shit's illegal.
Wait, did you hear me talking?
Right here. Why the fuck
Yeah,
is
yeah,
this guy
yeah.
walking up?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Me and Navi should be just straight up walking up to him and she should... Yeah, okay.
And because you're ranged, you just play parallel. So you would be here, or like fucking like just stand on your minions, and Nami can be like in the bush, like coming out,
cutting an
and he's
angle.
going like this. He's like, oh shit, there's two of them.
The
You can't hit.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, okay.
And then if you do that, these minions, your minions, don't all fucking die. And then, because if you do that, when this wave comes, you have more minions to set up the slow push.
Bro,
And then when Thresh comes, you have even more
people are
minions.
so bad at this.
So even if he all ends, it's kind of fucking sketchy.
It's like they watch
His
one
minions do a lot of
video
damage.
online and like, make sure
Yeah, yeah.
you get level 2 first. It's like, bro, there's a way
A deceiving amount of damage.
So now we have no slow push potential really, because it's fucking like it's on our side of the lane. Yes, it's going to like push into them, but they're just gonna keep like, well technically they should let it push into them and freeze, but like they control the lane basically is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I'm handing them control over it.
Yeah. But do we know why this happened? Like can you say the steps again? Because that's the most important thing. So here, Thresh is dead. What do we want to do?
Thresh is dead. My goal is to get off a recall and spend my gold.
Yeah.
But how am I going to be able to do that? And being able to, and the way to do that in this specific situation is by creating a slow push and pressuring the Aphelios off the wave so we can't trim it.
Or just spam pinging your fucking jungler.
Yeah.
That would be the fucking best option.
Optimal is to have the jungler help me crash the wave so I can get my recall off, right?
Yep.
Okay.
But because it didn't happen, what are we thinking now?
Now I've shat the bed for the next 3 minutes, so now I'm playing in a defensive manner.
No, not yet.
Sorry, what was that? Sorry.
You
What was
shouldn't
the
be
question?
playing defensive because who's not in the lane?
Because it's 2v1
yes.
and the fact that Nami can heal me and I've got sustain for
Mhm.
everything. And I've got a health bot.
And because of that, what should we be doing?
Walking what word did you say? Posturing. Yeah. Posturing in a passive but aggressive manner to push him off the wave so we can generate the slow push.
Yes. And remember, posturing doesn't mean you have to use your abilities or fucking like
Doesn't
clicking.
mean flashing and ghosting on the guy.
Yes. We're literally just mind controlling him by fucking putting our character closer to his.
Right.
That's all we have to do. And good players, they will do this a lot. they will do it so much that even when it's bad, when they think you don't have the info, they'll do it just to fucking build a lead, like a small lead.
Game.
Do you
Big
hear me
Bron.
talking about the Aphelios pushing too hard level 2? Did you hear that?
I'm like talking shit when I'm making mistakes. It is so fucking like me, isn't it?
Yeah, that's fun. It's better than getting fucking toxic and tilted.
Is that mad light?
I get toxic and tilted, bro. Fuck.
Yeah, we'll do.
trying to
It's
iron
fun.
I'm trying to iron that out though, man. I really am, man.
Well, the best way to iron it out is just to fucking play better, and to play better, you just need to see your mistakes. Like when you're playing good,
Yeah, man.
you're chilling, bro. Like you're just fucking compounding the dopamine, and you just like even if you make a
Yeah,
mistake
dude.
or someone ends, like you're like whatever.
I've got it.
Mm.
Frozen.
Yeah, like you're saying I got it frozen, but we need to get the fuck out of there. So let's
Yeah.
skip ahead. Wait, this sucks. Like we built a lead, nice, good job. Our jungler gang, we got a lead, but we didn't fucking secure it.
They don't have-
Right. Yeah. Through the lead.
How far off 6 are you? Too far,
We catapulted that lead into their fucking hands, didn't we?
And what do you think I'm gonna say about this dragon?
Pardon?
Look how much gold you have. Can you see it?
Mm-hmm. Yep. 1500.
What are you thinking about this dragon? Tell me what you think.
I should be coming to lane with gold to
Mhm.
do this dragon, or sort out my wave first before doing anything regarding the dragon.
Yep. And
I can't actually
This?
read that, bro.
you can't read that? Okay, hold on. Can you read that?
Be more greedy and selfish.
Yes. Does this
Okay.
dragon help you? Yes or no? Does this dragon help
Not
you?
really.
No, it doesn't.
No.
It doesn't help
Well,
you
it
at all.
helps the squad. It helps
Okay,
the squad, but
Fuck the team, and also, it does help. It does help them, but it doesn't help them early on. Correct?
it's later on that it.
Yes, it's a scaling win
Yeah.
con.
Right.
They don't have vision on here. What, mate?
So like, you've just missed. You got a lead. Nice, good job. You bet. What happened after it? You got the lead. You didn't use it by securing your gold, and because you didn't do that, you missed the opportunity of like 4 waves in a row, to fucking build a bigger lead, and start snowballing it.
Right. Right. I've literally just put 3 minutes of my game into the bin.
Yep. Look, we're at 6 minutes 30 in the game. Everyone's about
Mhm.
to hit level 6. Technically, the mid laners and shit should be 6. Yeah, they are.
And I'm sitting on like 1800 gold.
We have 1500 Gs, but we still have the
15.
combat power of a fucking level 1 Vayne. Like,
Right.
yeah.
And then I let them just fucking push me off the wave.
Yep.
And now I'm stuck here for the next 3 minutes.
Yep.
Right.
It's the reactive fucking cycle all over again. We don't get a turn. We have to react. We have to wait for them to do what they want, and then maybe we can fucking play the game.
Yeah, sorry.
Like now I'm fighting with a Doran's blade and we get double killed.
Yes, we're playing into their win con.
Oh my god, this is such a good video to watch. Holy shit.
And then we buy
Get me
Swifties,
Swifties.
which
Get
won't
me
help us.
Swifties, boy. Oh, I dodged the thresh hook. That's it, though, right?
But can we just hold our condemn and dodge the threshold?
Yeah.
Can we just sit behind a minion as well?
Can I just tumble it with the ability that is my most used ability?
Like let's say Swifties gives you a 10% better chance to dodge the threshold. Is that worth playing your versus playing into your win con of chunking them out? Imagine you
Right,
had
yeah,
attack
okay.
damage here, or fucking you upgraded to Zerx and had a pickaxe or some shit like that. Now
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
you go in, you do your auto attack, your fucking
Or
tumble.
Zerk's recurve, eh? Zerk's recurve or something.
Instead of doing what, like fucking 200 damage, let's say you do 300. And then let's say you go in and do that trade again. Now you've made their HP, instead of it being like 80% with Swifties, it's now like 60, 50. They're fucked.
And now they
can't
have
play
to
the game.
back. They have to back, right?
Yes. Combat power items, there's so much, like most of the time, there's a lot of cases, like obviously it's League, So like it depends to every question, but like most of the time, just buy the fucking Zerkeries and like
I
80.
fucked up.
It'll help you tremendously
What
with
was
everything. Last hitting,
what
control of the wave, crashing, getting your bases, like everything.
one? Well, bro, getting a double kill there, but I've got no hope.
Mm,
No hope.
so what happened again? Tell me. Talk to me. What did we do?
Boast way too early.
Like, nice. This is so fucking good. We baited the Trish hook. Okay, that's awesome. But we don't have to fucking
And
play
I'm
this
literally
crazy.
telling them. I'm telling them that the jungle is coming by doing this.
Yep.
No hope.
Where Vi could have just walked straight into the tri-bush.
If you wanted to be a 5-hit, you could have just fucking waited for Vi to finish Grom. She make sure she's like here in the river, and then you intentionally just eat the hook. Like if he hooks you to here and the fight starts here, like you can probably live. Like it's a Philios and you have Ghost. But we shouldn't just be
And then it's
ghosting
a
and
double
crazy.
kill eat.
No hope.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? And then
Wow, where are we going, by the way? Like what the fuck?
I was wrapping around.
No hope.
I wonder if this works out. I can't actually remember if this works out.
Bro, I have no idea what is going on right now.
Oh, I don't know either. Oh no! Oh, no, you're not watching!
Bro, so Theo, so at the moment I am on my way to affiliate, so
Quite sequence there, mate.
Do you think this?
Yeah, that
Do you think
was-
any of that happens if we just don't press Ghost and we just chill out a little bit?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, if we just chill out for a wee bit, dude.
no hope.
Look, look. Oh, this is atrocious. Wow. What? Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no.
It was gonna. Can't give subs.
Yeah.
Just chill out. Like you're playing Vayne, you have Nami and Vaya. Most of the time, like I would say 80% of the time, you won't be the one making the play, like starting it. I mean, so because of that
Yeah.
reason, just bait the play. Just play. Don't fucking click backwards like all the way here, so you can't follow up. But bait him a little bit. Pretend you're a little bit
Neutral
scared, and then
aggression.
do your neutral clicks.
Yeah.
And then when you see Vi is in a position where the gank will work, then you can like fucking eat the hook for free almost.
No hope.
Mm.
So to my PayPal, if you click on the tips.
I
on
can't handle how bad that was. That's so
I don't-
crazy.
I really.
But you still, we're not even getting to mid game, bro, and like we're putting ourselves in this universe where like the game's fucked.
Even.
If we just fix all
Yeah,
of
I'm
this,
losing.
and the
I'm
game's
losing
chill.
the game before it starts. You know.
You're not losing it technically, but you're putting yourself in a position where you're just going along for the ride. You're not like influencing how the mid game's gonna look. You're not putting yourself in the best possible position.
just a follow, bro.
Okay.
I'm more than stoked with a follow, bro. I'm almost at my follow goal of 100 and just
Just mindlessly playing League. You know.
appreciated though. Damn.
Like yeah, sure we get fucking hook tail. We get like flash flayed.
It was a good Thresh play though. But I should have seen it coming. You know.
Like, but we should be like a level 1.5 up. Maybe Thresh isn't level 6. Maybe he's level 5. Maybe Philios maybe is like half a level down. And we have our sums. We have item advantage. We have XP advantage. Do you think this
Right.
play? Maybe it still happens, but maybe the probability of it working is fucking lower, and that's all that
Right.
matters at the end of the day. Because if you play this game 10 times, then you're winning. you want to make their probability low and yours high. And everything
Right.
that led up to this point gave them a better probability of their all-in working.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Appreciate it though.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Do you have a game where you actually
Yeah, no.
don't die a lot in lane? So we can talk about mid, if you want.
What's the time?
Holy fuck, it's been
I'll-
2.5 hours. I didn't even know.
Yeah. Yeah. If I'm paying you $50 an hour.
Okay, man.
That's right. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I'll see if I can find one. See if I find one that's got it. Oh, that was tough. Yeah, even just looking at all of these
I'm
games.
not even remotely tilted about dying 6 times.
What about like the
Oh, but
start?
these are replays. I'll have to go through the stream, bro. I'll have to find.
Have to actually get a game going on, eh?
Don't worry
Sure,
about paying
that's
me
fine.
for like after this part. I want to go a little bit longer just for the mid game because I want to see if you're like kind of following the team around and like
Yeah.
just doing what they do, like going with the flow.
Okay. It's fine.
This is really really important. It's part of like the greed part of just like getting in the side lane and pushing. But it's really hard to get in the side lane and push if you're fucking behind. Cause like, this is gonna be a Katarina, or there's gonna be a Vi jungle that's just gonna ult you. And sometimes you have to just not side lane but play in the mid lane. Like 8 out of 10 games, you have to just farm in the mid lane in the mid game.
See, fuck.
Not this one. Or 1-0. Wait, 2-1?
Make it
It's a different game. The fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to just look at that same game in the mid game?
Ideally it's a game where like
ADC?
you didn't.
I've
didn't die too many
I've
times.
already snowballed and
Like,
I've thrown my
streaming
lead, right?
Vayne.
Yeah,
Haha, good shit.
because you said that was like one of the
Mm,
things that happened,
yeah.
and that's just a coin flip fight.
Yeah. Okay, this will be a game then. This will be one. Okay, yeah, so I've died 4 times at this point, so I die fucking heaps out of nowhere.
Which one?
Where are we? Hold on. Okay, so go to 1350
Yeah,
in that same video,
yeah.
and I'm 4-0
Wait.
4-0 up, and then wait,
13
I'll
hours
link it.
or 13 minutes.
13 hours. Yeah, 13 hours 49, or 13 hours 50 minutes.
Okay, we're 5-0. Nice. So let's get out of the lane. And let's see what you do.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I'm
It's
now
2
looking
days
at
already.
your. I'm now looking at your Discord.
My
There we go.
Discord?
I'm looking at your share screen. Now.
Oh, okay. Wait.
S-
One death. We're 5-0 here. So-
Do you have components for 3 different items?
Yeah, I was about to say that.
This is my movement speed build, bro. This is cracked.
You see, like, we're 5-0 and we don't have a full item. If we're 5-0,
Yeah.
we should have a full item in
mean,
8 minutes. Like, literally.
Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah. This is my movement speed build, bro.
I'm guessing we're gonna get hooked here. No? We're just gonna die. Okay. I mean, it's still lane phase. But yeah, we shouldn't die though. For sure. I mean, if we have a fucking full item, we actually kill them all, by the way. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Like, I'm sure it's
Yeah.
fun going fast as fuck and dodging a Nautilus hook from just fucking movement gapping him, but imagine if we just have DPS and kill them that much faster.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Okay, so we die, we come out of base. Let's see. Now Triniment is in our lane, so technically we're out of the fucking laning phase, even though, like, there's a turret still up. Where do you come out of base? Okay, respawn here. We're going bot. Okay. I mean, Caitlin's dead. There's farm there.
Mhm.
What do we do? Okay, we're typing. I mean, if you want to be serious and like improve, you have to just fucking turn your chat off. Like actually. Just...
Yeah, that's what I've been doing, bro. Well, I've been trying to do it, and then I unmute, talk some shit, and then I mute again. So I'm really trying to iron that out, bro.
Nah, even unmuting and typing is fucked because I'll tell you what. Okay, imagine you're focused on the game, right? Have you ever like someone's like came into the room and they like talk to you and then like you try to play the game and then you're like fucking you're kind of like insane, like you're not as focused. Like every time you break focus, you need like a certain amount of time to like ramp up your focus to max again. So if you're going unmuting and typing, you're losing focus of what you should be doing in the game to fucking just like troll and like type them to them. But like, yeah, I know it feels good sometimes, but like it's not gonna help you in the long run.
It shouldn't happen. I know. How are we supposed to verse each other if we're fucking worrying about typing, right?
Okay, we push the wave, and we're going to get the red buff. I mean, it's fine. Like the turn. Now what do we do? And honestly, this is correct because Triniment should be in the side lane. Like, if he's not in the side lane, that champion's useless. Now, this is kind of troll. Like, we shouldn't be up this far with no intel.
Mhm.
I mean, it just feels weird because like we didn't know what to do. There was no wave, but yeah, like we shouldn't be here.
And then this is that, yeah.
It shouldn't happen, but we live. Okay, let's see what we do now. Do we finally have an item in like 20 minutes? What's the timer? 16. Yeah, same thing. Like, what do we want to do with the wave?
Well, we want to slow push it because we don't have much intel, and we need to try and maximize the amount of CS while staying as safe as possible.
Yes, we're in mid game. All we have to do is not die in farm waves. That's it. There's nothing like even if there was an objective up, then you could push. I guess if you see everyone, but nothing's happening. Agreed?
Otherwise, just last hit, you reckon?
Yeah, just last it. It's fine. And then don't walk up here. Like just fucking let him push it. Like you're kind of bluffing that you have people behind you. Do you see how he clicked backwards?
Yeah. And then he realizes that there's no one there.
Well, he knows his fucking Nautilus is behind, but
Right,
yeah.
his Nautilus is coming. Yeah.
Just go to your turret. Like farm the wave, go to the turret. That's what we have to do.
Okay.
We don't have to try like fucking play like Black Ops
Do
fucking
crazy
1v1 every time.
Yeah.
And it's just Fiesta, like or whatever, we get kills, but like you should have died honestly a couple times from these habits.
Yeah.
And then we do die, and then we recall, and we reset.
Finally got my first item. 18 minutes, first item.
Imagine if we had Kraken at 8 to 11 minutes, by the way.
Yeah, I did.
And then we had a second item right now, because we didn't die.
Yeah. And now I'm playing this game unnecessarily difficultly.
Yup. Here's this. Okay, this is the part where you have to start realizing that even if your teammates are going in, it's okay to let them die. Because what is the number one rule of ADC? Or goal?
Don't die.
Yes. So like, okay, if we go in here, I think we're probably going to die or get chonked. Agreed?
Yeah.
Let's say we just stay back, an alternative universe, we stayed back, and then the minions came into us.
Let
Isn't
it
it just
play
so much
into our
better for us?
hands, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you
I'm like, literally 1v4. That's crazy.
and you didn't even save them, by the way. Like if they
I know,
die
they all
or if they
fucking
live, it
died.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And even in scenarios where you think you can save them by like fucking going in and like condemning them, just fucking let them die, bro. It's fine. You'll get so many more chances to like win if you just don't die and fucking
Okay.
like I know it feels shit to like let your teams die and then they'll probably like flame you and shit, but that's why you have like muting and stuff.
Flash mutal. Nah, because I've turned off my chat and like the settings so I can only see pings. So.
Yeah, and then even like mute the pings, like if they spam ping you, that's fine.
Yeah. If it's not constructive, just mute it, right?
Like I'll go into the game, everyone's muted, pings are on. If this guy starts spam pinging me, I'm just fucking muting him.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. We just chunked. Just recall was fun.
Okay.
Let's see. So 2 times in a row we come out of base in the mid game, and we just like looking to fight instead of just farm.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm always trying to fight, Constantly trying to scrap, bro.
What about right here? We're coming out of base. Do we have to go to the dragon? Look at our puffing. Like I know Shin took the wave. Do you see like they're in the side lane? Even if they were fucking like contesting this, I would be fucking eating the mid wave and pinging the Shin off. Just be greedy, bro.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
We're losing gold every time we're not hitting minions. Like, we don't have to be here to hit the dragon. We could have farmed red buff too.
Yeah.
We could have eaten this wave. We could have then realized, oh, maybe we need to go to Drake. Nah, they're fine. Then we could have gone to red. We could have been up literally another 400 gold in this time frame that we've spent walking all the way through the jungle to hit this dragon to make it go fucking dead 2 times, like not even 2 times faster, like 5 seconds faster maybe. And now look, we're doing it again, right? We're with our team.
On a scrap.
All you have to think is, where's the next minion wave? There's literally it. That's your job as ADC. Where's the next
Should be
minion
just
wave?
recalling and going top, right?
I mean, ideally, you would have farmed the mid wave, saw the dragon's fine, and gone top. And pushed it out and been really careful, because someone's going to come catch it and you might die.
Mm-hmm.
But you see here, like, okay, we're with our team, we want to do shit, we want to fight. But we shouldn't be doing this. It's fine. Just farm, bro. Like, I know everyone fights in this fucking elo, but if you farm and come to one fight at the end, you will kill them all.
Oh, right, okay.
And we're playing ADC, so we shouldn't be fucking, like, running in face checking with no sums either.
Oh, look at me, bro. Oh, no, this is atrocious. It is atrocious. Oh, no.
Bro, you're literally playing like you're a fucking Maokai, like
Garen,
tank
bro.
top or some shit. Like right now, the way you're
Garen,
kicking.
bro.
Now, imagine your team actually entered here and they were fighting here, and you were top lane, and you ate the mid wave, you ate like 3 waves top, and then all these guys, because they're fucking low elo, they're gonna be doing the same thing that you're doing. They're gonna be reacting. They're all gonna see everyone's top bot fighting, and they're like, holy shit, bro, I gotta go there and fight too. And You're like, no, fuck that. I'm doing my own thing. I'm farming. Oh, they're all bot lane. Free turret. I just got fucking 3 kills worth of gold from that turret alone.
Yeah, okay. I got you.
No, let's see. I mean, we could fucking literally end for this turret, but I wouldn't. That's like 1 hit. Like, we should have just left. Okay.
I don't actually think I looked at the tower's health. I didn't actually see the health of the tower. Look.
Yeah, yeah. And another thing with the lane assignments, you know how I was saying that you should probably be in the mid lane most of the time?
Mm-hmm.
This is like the perfect game to be in the mid lane. Because you have Shen fucking Tryndamere. Agreed?
Right. Yeah.
And even if they're in the
Shen-
lane already, eating a wave, if you go there and ping on my way, there's a high chance that they fucking leave and go side lane. And you just, like, not mind control, but, you know, like, push, like, gave them a little nudge to do the correct decision.
Right.
So yeah, try to go to the mid lane more.
Okay.
And not follow your team around fucking randomly in the jungle. For the mid game.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, one more time. One more respawn. Let's see. So what did we do? Every second counts, right? We're running to get the blue buff on Vayne. Which is fine, I guess, if you're going to go for here. But you could have... Let's see. Yeah, it's fine, I guess. I mean, it's not a big thing on Vayne to get blue, but whatever. You still get the wave. And then we could have just not fucking hit the minions again. Remember, we have to think about what we want to do. And now it's getting a little
Have a reason
scary.
for doing what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 4 MIA, there's only Yono top, right? And all of the vision on the bot side of the map is not showing no one. And Queen can just one-hit me, right? So.
And you talk about like how like when you play a mobile ADCs, like it feels fucking bad. And most of it is because you're pushing the wave a lot when you shouldn't
I'm putting myself in the position where I have to rely on the mobility, right?
Because right now you're like, oh, I'm Vayne. I have flash, I have tumble, I have ult, I have condemn to self peel. Yeah, I can just push this wave and walk up here. But even though it feels like you're kind of safe and you can kind of outplay them maybe, you're still like adding risk that you shouldn't be. Whereas
Yeah,
if you just
unnecessary
hit it,
risk.
if you just kept it here, and let's say you're Ashe, you're chilling. The next wave's gonna come, you get that for free.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just all ending, so the game's pretty much over. I mean, probably do something mechanically weird here. Good condemn. Wait, we die here? Oh, fucking no, this is OP, bro. Fixed
Yeah, bro.
damage.
I was like, what is that damage, bro?
So for the mid game, identify where you want to go. Default should be mid lane. Ping on my way. So even if anyone, I'll just if anyone's there, then maybe they leave. If they don't leave, then whatever, it's still good for you.
I only just read the Zerx plus Vamp Scepter equals Hitler plus S plus Tampon.
Yeah.
No, I didn't even read the other one. So I just need to make sure that I'm literally just staying as safe as possible and farming.
And let teammates
Does it-
die. Slash. int
Just
on objectives.
maximize mistakes. Maximize on their mistakes. I mean, like enemies'
Mhm.
mistakes.
Like, let's say you go into a game, it's the Baron's gonna decide the game, and you don't go to it, and then it's GG. Like, okay, maybe you overdid the fucking, like, playing too
Greed,
selfish, but it still is a good habit to overdo for now, so that you
Yeah,
can
it's
realize.
easier to reel it back. It's easier to reel it back than it is to go the other direction, right?
Yeah, because the game is 10 times more easy to play when you put yourself in a position where you're stronger. And yeah,
I'm
that's
literally
really
making
it.
my own life hard for myself, like consistently.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, that's literally it. And then yeah, like the out of game stuff.
Yeah. Sleep.
Sleep. And then
Schedule.
they're always cycle too. Yeah, schedule
Mhm.
3 games max in a row. Plus break. Plus watch. Like
Review.
yeah,
Review.
plus review. And then you can pull up these notes and be like, did I do this again?
Right.
Was it greedy enough, or did I fucking go in with my team and we all died, and then I had no power in the game.
Right. Identifying when we're strong and when we're defensive is a big one, actually. I think that's a big one, eh?
Yep, and that's just all pre-planning most of the time.
Mm-hmm. Due diligence, eh?
Yes, sir. Do you have any other questions?
When do I buy healing reduction in lane if against like
Bro, you have to show him that build you do.
oh which one?
Fucking executioners. What's the other? The shield reduction.
Okay. So you go.
I think that's just troll. I'm just saying.
So you go executioners, serpents, fang, runans, and then you've got healing and shield reduction on all 3 champs that you're attacking in a team fight with Bork and Gwynsos.
No, that's no way it's good, bro. Okay, if you have the game, I can like look at it, but like generally, most of the
Damage,
time you
just
shouldn't
go damage. Just
okay,
go damage.
Most of the time you shouldn't be building fucking healing reduction anyway because you're playing Vayne.
LDR or Terminus.
Hmm?
Right.
Yeah,
So
like,
I
those
should be
should be
going
your armor
LDR or
options. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can't really apply the fucking healing reduction anyway that well. There's usually a better champion that can do it, like a fucking mage or like a Nami or some shit.
Right.
If you like the way you have to think about it, if I go fucking
Well,
healing reduction,
you've been telling me this entire session to play selfishly, right? So that build's gonna go out the window anyway, because that's like literally a util Vayne build. So.
yes, you need to play fucking full damage.
Okay.
Because everything we've gone over leads up to you doing more damage, which leads up to you fucking killing everyone in the fight, and then the Nexus explodes.
Yeah, the shield's not gonna matter if they're dead, right? So, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Alright,